And I'm gonna announce this big thing we're doing in our chat, which is a community challenge, the first of its kind here on the Sandwich Show. So now, when most music streamers do community challenges, they can do things like, well, let's do a musical, let's do a concert of some special theme. But since I don't do that sort of thing, we're gonna have me eating a death nut instead for the community challenge.
A death nut.
Yes.
A death nut. Because I've been witness to your Jelly Belly adventures, but I'm new to the death nut.
Oh yeah, no, it's a new thing. It's a relatively new thing. Yeah, it's.
Death nut.
Yep. That's. I am a masochist, as they say. Masochist. But yeah. So if you're in the chat now, I will just tell you what it is. So if you click in the point redeem section, you will notice that there's now a section called. There is a. Now I don't know how this works. You have to click on the thing. Yeah, so you have to click on the item called Davey Eats Level 5 Death Nut / Packy Chip. When you click on that in the chat, you get to contribute as many as 2,000 points to the challenge. So if you have 2,000 or more points, you can contribute to this challenge tonight. And we're gonna run this challenge all month long, and we'll see how it goes. But it's not, everybody's really excited to make me suffer. So I'm looking forward to seeing how quickly this can get raised. Yeah, but there we are. So, well, anyway, I mean, we're going to talk about it when we start the show officially, but my goodness, we have some exciting times coming up here. This is going to be quite an exciting, like, this whole week for you could be really exciting. So that's really could be indeed. Okay, so let's get it going. Oh my, there it is. That's the first one. Your mod has just contributed 2,000 points. Our friend
Of course
Tuba.
he has.
I love it a lot. Let me just make sure that the guest command's working right. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, geez. I thought I did that already. I mean, that is absolutely correct. I just simply need to change the tense to is coming to is here. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's see. That's no big deal. I'm just going to quickly do that before everyone else comes here. But yeah, how was your weekend? Did you end up doing any? I think I saw you were doing some live shows this weekend.
Yeah, I did. I was Saturday nights. I work at a piano bar here in Chicago called Redhead, and I worked there. Mm-hmm. It was good, but oh my god, I was exhausted. Everybody's allergies in this city are terrible right now, and so are mine. So I barely got through the 4 hours, but they were very generous and fun and sang along, and I made some money, which was what mattered. And Sunday I just stayed in. I was like this nursing these allergies. Today was just Pilates, getting my sandwich, and then coming home.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, and I'm just gotta make mention, folks. If you're in the chat, if you're new to the chat, I mean, if you just joined us in the chat, Bill Larkin Music is going to have a front page stream, and we'll announce it again when we start officially. But it's happening tomorrow night. Do not miss that. And just to refresh everybody, what you will start at? I think you said 9 Central.
Yes, I'll be starting the stream at 8:30 just to work through everything. But yeah, the if all works well, yeah, the front page I guess will cover us from 9 to 11.
Wow.
And yes, too, but the check is coming. I just coming.
Oh man, I love it that you're here too. But welcome in. I'll say that you made some points to me this morning, and you were on the money with those. I will make that point. But we are here. We made it, and I love it. 2,000. Well, that's a Twitch thing. I can't make it higher. Rahoma, welcome in, by the way. Welcome, Rahoma. He's one of our mods over here on the Sandwich Show.
Rahoma. Oh, I know Rahoma.
Oh yeah. So we have 1% raised. How much is that? 2,000. Okay. shenanigans. But it's for the entire month. Like, it's for the entire month. Like, I would have loved to have done more points. I don't think they let you do more than 2,000. That's an unfortunate limitation of the platform. I think that's right. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding of it so far. So anyway, I think things are looking pretty good. And those of you in the chat, obviously a lot of big things happening this week. We are close to Bork Fest, which is on Friday, and here's more on that. It's really fun. Like, basically, it's an April Fool's prank on the entire platform. We're all going to do like April Fool's variants of our show. Yeah, 2,000 per person per stream. So when we come back, and I think we're going to be back on Wednesday, you all can do another 2,000 points, and then on Friday you can do another 2,000 points. So there'll be lots of opportunities to contribute to this challenge, and we'll see how that goes. But all right, well, let's not keep everybody waiting any longer. I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Everybody just has been waiting. They've been waiting and waiting.
All right, I think in that case, let's do it. And the music starts. And we have people in the chat. I love it. Love it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sandwich Show. I hope you had a good weekend. My name is Davey. I'm the host of this program. We interview folks from the Twitch medium and from other content creators throughout the internet. We're glad to have you with us tonight, and we have a great guest joining us this evening. We mentioned the community challenge that's underway. So if you click on your redeems, you can contribute 2,000 points to the Davey Eats a Level 5 Death Nut Challenge. We have the entire month, and you've got to raise 200,000 points. And we have 4,000 already, so 2% there, and another. All right, well, that all gets sorted out. Let's go introduce our guest tonight, and he is Parody Song Improv artist and just all around funny guy, Bill Larkin Music. Bill, welcome to the show. How's it going tonight?
Hello, how are you?
It's good to see you, and it's also good to see your mod Tuba Dudes, your only mod, which is so interesting. We talked about your weekend. You definitely have big things in your recent history, and you have big things in your future. And let's get to that first.
All right.
You've got a front page stream tomorrow. That's an exciting moment. And for what you do, I think it's good. And it'll be really fun for the front page to discover what you do, because it seems to me really unique. Do you know many others who do what you do, like specifically on the platform?
When I started doing it, Davey, I tried to find. I know that there is improv on Twitch. In fact, I know in Chicago that there is a Comedy Sports Presence, and there is CSC. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, I want to say CSC Chicago. There's a few, especially started during the beginning of lockdown. Doing improv, and there's a improv rapper. I know that. But what I do, I'm sure there's other performers who do it. I haven't found any, but I'm always looking for anybody who does musical improv. I can't do it. Of course, I forget the gentleman who does the rapping. I couldn't do that to save my life. But this, I mean, improvising pop songs. I love doing it. I discovered that we could do it during lockdown, which was bored, and like, I'll try this. And now it's been a year and a half later.
Love it.
Still doing it.
It is really fun. Hey, thank you for the follow, Raging Barden. I appreciate you so much. Welcome to the Sandwich Show. Welcome to our family. So nice to see you. And Bill, I think what's really great is that you also have grown a really cool community, and I think it sounds like, with our friend Tuba Dudes, who we've known as well for the last year or so. And my question is, how did you meet him? How did he become a part of your world?
Everything's a damn song to me. Tuba might remember better, because I think he knows that I didn't even know what a moderator was. That's how new I was to Twitch. And now I've been on Twitch almost 2 years, but still have no idea. I just know that they do all the work and the heavy lifting. But he was at one of the shows, and I think, from what I remember, offered his services. I believe Elisa Carlson, who sometimes I think still does shows on here, a piano player and singer as well, told me a little bit, and may have introduced me to Tuba. And ever since, he has been at the shows, and I thought, okay, well, I'm sure he'll do this for a while, and he'll get bored of it, and after a few songs don't work the way they should, be like, well, I've had enough of this, Bill. But no, it's been 16 months later.
Wow.
And he's still, he comes to the show willingly to moderate the show. Out of the goodness of his heart, comes to do it.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Tuba, we love you for it. It is to me kind of interesting that you only have one mod, which is funny. Have you thought about having others? Like, has that
we do have a gentleman, Jack Dunstall, who I think you know.
I do know Jack,
has moderated. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's moderated in the past.
Yep.
But no, Tuba's been, the overwhelming majority of shows, Tuba's been there. And we have loyal VIP viewers, like Lisa loves 70s cheese, or is it likes? I should know that by now. And Veronica, we have a few loyal VIP, a lot of loyal VIPs, but those who have said, hey, I'd be willing to help you out, and are always willing to, especially helping us out with tomorrow's stream.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have no idea what to expect. Like, I've heard about these front page things, but we could have 9 people, we could have 9,000. I have no idea. But we're battening down the hatches, and everybody's like, okay, I'll do this, we'll welcome these people in, we'll do this. And everybody's been just so supportive and so wonderful. Always has. But even more so for tomorrow. I wasn't expecting it. Just got an email. Hey, you want to be on the front page? All right.
Really? And, so you didn't even apply. They just emailed you, hey, you want to do it? Wow.
Maybe I accidentally did apply and didn't know it. That sounds like me. That sounds like something I would do.
I love it. Now these comments in the chat are great. So
they got for Xanax.
Exactly. That's what Tuba says. And he also says, actually, I found Bill on Facebook first and then babysat him onto Twitch.
See, yeah. Yes. That's right. I started with what I think a lot of musicians did, because I didn't know the technical aspect of any of it. And as you discovered earlier, Davey, I still don't. We tried to do stuff on the platform, like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I just used my cell phone and a very expensive microphone and put it on the tripod. And that was the shows for like the first 4 months. Wow. But I wasn't doing parody. I was just doing request shows, because that's all we had been doing before March of 2020. And I thought, and I actually had done it one time before. We had something here in Chicago called the Polar Vortex. You may have heard of it, where it was negative 15 degrees here. And I actually did my very first live show on that day. I want to say that was 2018, but I realized you could do it, and so I was under my covers, because nobody was going anywhere.
Right.
If you went outside for 5 minutes, you got frostbite. That was what people were saying. And I just stayed under my covers and took my phone and had my keyboard near my phone and just did it. And it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that being my first virtual show.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I think I remember this story because I've met Tuba dudes in real life too, and Tuba did make the point that you were on the platform before the pandemic, which is so very interesting to get to know people who are doing streams before it all hit and before this whole revolution started. So
yeah,
would you, and what was that like? How would you compare the platform then to now?
Oh my gosh, because I was so familiar, as everybody was with Facebook, and then, I'm in my 50s, and when I was told about Twitch and what it was all about, and when I saw, what I keep calling the bells and whistles, the floating emotes and all the effects, I'm like, I don't know if this is meant for me. But then, like everything else, I got kind of used to it and kind of realized, well, the viewers really like the access to all that and the way they can participate with everything that Twitch provides. And of course, as a musician, Twitch offers monetization in different ways with the emotes, with the subscriptions, which Facebook didn't. And I didn't know my way around YouTube at all. So I said, I'll give it a try. And I used to just rotate between the two, but then Twitch was going so well, I just exclusively did Twitch. And that's been like that for, again, I think probably a year and probably 14 months now.
That's wonderful. I mean, it's really cool to have you on this platform and get to know you.
You too.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much for that. I mean,
Yeah.
in chat, it's been really nice to get to know you. I mean,
You too.
and let's say hi to some of our friends in the chat too. So we have Raging Bardom, welcome for the first time. You, not that you might be someone I already know, perhaps. In
Raging Bardom. I get it. I get it.
Right. Totally. Rahom was in the chat. Welcome. Breddington frothing / exclamation point Breddington. Good to see you again. Podcaster and 3D printer on Twitch, which has become a thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna discover you. Great.
It's surprisingly interesting. Like to go like it's actually a really cool channel to be. Yeah.
Huh.
Let's see. Aaron's here. I think you know Aaron. Aaron 866.
Yeah. Hi, Aaron.
And caffeine is my drug. Good to see you again, my friend. Thank you for all your help. Jamie too. Welcome in. Yeah. So folks, let's hear a little bit more about our friend Bill Larkin. What inspired you to do parody?
More about me.
Correct. Yes. Well, what inspired you to do parody and comedy for your line of work?
It's so weird to hear that as line of work, which it is now. Mm-hmm. It's so weird to hear it phrased that way. Way back in the 90s, clearly I was around. I was in an improv theater in Orlando, Florida. I worked for Disney World during the day as an actor, and I worked at SAC Theater at night doing basically comedy sports. It was a theater sports branch, but whose line is it anyway kind of games.
Okay.
And I played music for the shows, but I also got to be on stage. And so I learned about improv music there. But then when I moved to Los Angeles in 2000, I started getting work as a dueling piano player and did dueling pianos for 20 years. So that's where I learned 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s pop music. And again, it wasn't until lockdown when we were doing these pop music shows and I thought, well, I want to do something fun. And I thought, all right, I'll combine them. I know these pop songs for the most part. Mm-hmm. Why don't I try to, because it was the improv that needed dusting off. It wasn't the pop music.
Right.
Because I've been doing that as a career. So I was like, well, I really got to dust off the improv skills. And I don't know if I have them. And Tuba and others can tell you the first few months, they weren't good.
Oh, I see.
Oh, they were bad songs. But I was like, no, well, keep at it. I just enjoy doing it. And again, this started on Facebook. Tuba probably knows better than I do. A few months on Facebook, and then my confidence built up and got built up. And again, like you say, like this is my part-time job now. It still boggles my mind that that's the case. And that even though we're back out, I want to keep doing it. I want to have the fact that we can have both, that I can do that on the weekends and do this during the week is crazy wonderful to me.
That is really awesome. Like that's like the dream, like doing something you enjoy as work.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bill, I mean, it's really impressive the amount of growth you've had. I do want to say hello to Monster Murky as well. Welcome in. It's nice to see you got a great graphics card. That's kick ass, to be honest. Like that's really cool. So welcome in. It's good to see you. But at any rate, yeah, your growth has been incredible. Like you have gone from, just the 3 months, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months I've known you, you've grown all the way up to over 1,000 followers. Like I think
we're getting there.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Where are we at now?
Because
you're close. I think
I'm close. Like I had because I had been creeping a lot. I mean, and it made perfect sense. Like I had only done 2 shows a week for 2 hours. I wasn't somebody who was like constantly streaming. Part of it was because after years of playing piano, my spine was like, ugh, and so I didn't want to sit for too long. So I only did. And again, maybe Tuba can back me up on this, but maybe 4 hours a week, 5 hours a week. And just adding that late night show on Thursday, which we do now, much better now. Just that, adding that one show helped to, get us closer to 1,000 and do as much publicity as I can on this end through all the different social medias. But again, the front page thing was a surprise. I was like, I didn't know how that goes about, but sometimes it's a random thing, I guess. And I'm excited I'm always excited to meet new people to discover what this is. But the fact that, like you said, the loyal followers, the VIPs of our shows, and you can see this with the jukesters, with every channel that has their regular audience who are so loyal. And I have mine too. And they come back, some watch all 3 shows a week and have titles ready. They come to the show with titles in hand before I even begin.
That's an awesome captive audience that you have there. That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an exciting channel. You all have to check it out. I'm going to do the guest command again just so you all can follow our friend Bill Larkin if you're not already. I really highly recommend it. And if it means you can get closer to 1,000 followers, that's even more of the reason.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%. So now it's about that time for our staples segment of the show, but not before, as Mon denotes. He says, or she says, "You know what time it is." I do indeed, Mon. She's right. It's time for Beanboozled. So let's do it now, Bill. I know you're familiar because I've seen you on the channel during these precious moments.
Precious moments. That really takes me back. That's an old song.
Precious. Oh yeah, like the 60s, I think.
I am just showing my age now.
Oh wow.
Music hadn't even been invented yet. That's how old.
All right. So let's do it. So we have this orange one. This is either dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. Let's find out. Yes, that's right, Mod. Beanboozled before his tasty sandwich. You got it. No, Aaron, I updated that. We had to change it because, we were waiting until Sandwich of the Week to do redeems. The thing is, by doing it that way, I turned off the ability to earn, which I don't want to do. So, it's actually close to Sandwich of the Week time anyway, so we're pretty close. So, let's do this.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, strawberry banana smoothie. Pump it up. Yeah.
I thought it might be a subtle thing where I might see it from your face, but no, you celebrated right away. Because when I've seen you eat a nasty one, it's like there is that nanosecond, but then just.
I try to hold it as long as possible, just to keep people guessing. But sometimes it's impossible to do that. Like when it's the bug. Oh, I can't hold that back. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. But Mon, thank you again, and better luck next time. Brett says, "Dave, you cannot hide. His face gives him away."
No poker face on David.
No doubt.
Nope.
Yep. So Aaron's got the red command in. 2 out of 3 Beanboozles have been good beans. That's a win in my book. 2 out of 3? Doesn't seem that way to me, but I dig. Rahomo calling for shenanigans, but it's sandwich time, and you have one, and I have one. Let's bring it in before. I have an intro though. Let me quickly get this.
Ooh.
So everyone's favorite staple of the sandwich show, and it is called the. My volume's down. Whoops. Okay. The sandwich of the week, and now the time has come to reveal your sandwich, Bill. What do you have for us tonight?
By the way, I love the love theme from Sandwich of the Week.
Thank you.
Was that? No, that wasn't.
That's pretty much it.
It was close. It was close.
Money. Yeah, pretty good.
So I expose it now. I show the sandwich now.
Yes, show sandwich now. We are ready.
Okay. All right. Quick. Oh, you already saw it. So it's a patty melt.
Ooh.
Now, a pub melt, technically, from Shenanigans Pub. O'Callahan's Pub. I saw so much shenanigans on the screen, I just renamed it Shenanigans Pub. Because I was going to get tuna, because tuna's my favorite.
Ooh.
But it's Monday, and the place that I usually get tuna sandwiches is closed today.
Oh.
So I went to Shenanigans, just looked at the menu. They didn't have tuna.
Right.
They had the patty melt, which I think I like better than tuna. And I don't know if you've ever discussed on this show the mental, what the brain does when you have a burger and you see a burger menu, And you're like, all right, burger. But when somebody has like a patty melt or Texas toast or something like that, just that little change, I want it 400% more.
Right on. Yeah.
Like instead of the bun, like just the fact it's the same patty, but just the fact that it's bread, I want it more. I don't know why that is. But it's bacon, the patty, of course, bacon, sourdough bread, mix of cheeses. I don't know why I didn't ask them what the mix of cheeses was. And remoulade, which I forget what that is, but there's plenty of it on here.
It's like relish, right? I think.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
And the other, and again, I'm in my 50s, and your younger viewers may wonder, does a palate get more sophisticated when you get older? I just want to let them know that the way I eat my patty melt is just putting a huge amount of freaking ketchup on it. And just dipping the damn thing, just like that. That's it.
Oh, that's funny. So there's your answer, folks. There it is.
Yeah.
It does look amazing, though. I got to say that's a
Yes!
terrific sandwich. Wow.
Haven't even taken a bite yet, and it's not.
That looks really good.
It looks really good.
Let me go look at some comments in the chat before we go to my sandwich of the week. So let's see. We have. I will pistol whip the next person who says shenanigans. I think they're quoting Super Troopers. That's so good. I love that. And that's what Aaron said too, so that's really great. He said shenanigans, I thought of Super Troopers. That's a funny movie. That's really funny. And Mon, yes, Callahan's indeed. And let's see, Brett says, hey Farver, what's the name of that place you like with all the shit in the walls? Is that from Super Troopers too? That's funny. And then they were poking fun at us because we're talking expose your sandwich, Bill, says Tuba.
Expose your sandwich.
I love it. Okay, so let's not waste any more time. CT, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out, CT. Hang on.
Hey.
Boom. New and improved shout out command for you. Phil Bellows in the chat. Welcome, Phil. Good to see you. And Mon says, I remember driving through LA in Baton Rouge. We just stopped by and grabbed some food before going to Georgia. Oh, their sandwiches slaps. Nice. So good. Love it. All right, so I thought I'd have a little fun with this tonight since we're getting into comedy and everything for Sandwich of the Week. So what I've got tonight, and CT, that's awesome. Swimmy's and streaming tonight. That's great. Super good. Well, tell him I said hello. We love Turbo Swim! ! Swimmy. So there's been this debate going for the last dozen years. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Well, tonight I decided to take this and turn it on its face. We're gonna have a hot dog sandwich, and I made this out of
what?
Yes, a hot dog sandwich.
I am really looking.
So
I'm from Chicago, Davey. You have to be careful here.
I know.
Okay.
I made it Chicago style though, so I got some Franks from.
Good. Yeah.
These are called. Oh God, I forgot the name, but they're from Brooklyn. But there it is. And it's got pickles, and it's got the peppers, and it's got lettuce and tomatoes. And brown mustard, so it's very much like a Chicago dog. Although I think a Chicago dog does not have brown mustard. I think they have like yellow mustard.
I think you're right. Yeah. I should know that.
So I kind of screwed that up. I should have done yellow mustard, but it's on a pretzel bun, and it looks amazing. So why don't we enjoy? Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, a hot dog sandwich. So it's both. Man. There's no debate. It's both.
Are there two hot dogs side by side there?
Yes, correct. But what I did was I divide. I'll go back here. I had to cut them into pieces though. So I cut each hot dog in half. So there's actually 2 hot dogs, but each one's cut in half. So like 4 half hot dogs in here.
Oh, good. Because I was saying like it would maybe roll off if it was just if you planted them in a little bit there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this looks good, right? Yeah.
You should move to Chicago and open a place.
Thank you.
And sell that.
This would be a kick, right?
Yes.
I've had dreams of this. I love the call, Bill.
Have you dreamed of it? There
Davy's Sandwich Shop, featuring the hot dog sandwich. It's both. Settle your debates with this singular thing between 2 pieces of bread. Christy's Coffee's in the chat. Hey, that's my sister Christy. How are you doing, Christy?
Hi, Christy.
She calls it a hot witch or a sand dog.
A hot witch, hey.
I dig it.
Sand dog.
Yeah.
About a sand dog.
Rahomo turns his sword, just leaves. Brooklyn. It's not Nathan's. I know Nathan's. I know Sabret's. It's neither. It's It's
Chicago's gonna boot me out if I can't think of it.
yeah, it's crazy.
I'm so not Chicago for a Chicagoan. I really am not. I don't
Hold
know
on.
my hot dogs, my sports. I know nothing. I just live here.
It's like something man.
Not Portillo's.
No. Portillo's is like a whole place. Like it's not Portillo's. That's in Chicago. That's a Chicago place.
Yeah.
Feltman. There. Feltman's. Feltman. Feltman's hot dog. Yeah. So that's where I got my hot. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Man, I'm so relieved. Let me just take one bite of this and we can keep talking. But Christmas is a low, and my sister loves comedy too. So.
Hi. By the way, I'm a bachelor, so I don't have napkins. I have a roll of paper towels.
Oh wow! Efficient.
That's how we do it.
South Central does it like nobody does.
I like that you got a hot dog and I got a burger. That we basically got what is normally hot foods. This has been sitting out for an hour, but it's cold. I don't care. I do not care.
Nah, I don't fight it. This is oh my god. This is really good. To be fair, this is.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. This is. Hey Javar, welcome in Javar. How you doing, my friend? I've seen Javar on the Brookstone Bards chat and many of them. Swimmy's here. Swimmy, what's up, buddy? I heard you were playing playing some games tonight. It's good to see you again.
Come on.
Jade's in the chat. Oh my goodness, Jade, welcome in. Jade will be part of Bork Fest as well. And since while we're eating, I guess we can do this promo really quickly. What Bork Fest is, it's a stream fest where we all pull April Fool pranks on ourselves. So we're each going to do a completely upside down stream all day long. And it starts with me, and I'll be doing a basic arts and crafts stream. You're going to be seeing a mystery stream by Emily Henry and Music. You're going to be seeing cooking by the LG Music. Aaron is going to be doing a tier list. There's going to be all sorts of surprises all night long, and it ends with Dream On Music, who's a really, really good music streamer. So that's all coming up on Friday. Exclamation!
Wait, is that an all-day stream with you?
It's an all-day. It's a marathon, basically. So if you've ever seen like Stream Fest, like the Together, wherever Stream Fest,
yeah,
I know Stream Fest. So it's a marathon of multiple streamers. So when one is done, we raid to a set destination, and then they do their leg of the show.
Nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I will invite you to the next one. Absolutely. I don't know if you stream on. You said your stream nights are. I know you're on Thursdays, and you mentioned 2 other nights.
Oh, Tuesday to the farm.
Ah, right on. Perfect.
You get that?
Loud and clear.
I'll say it now.
Raid train, man. Raid train. It is. It's a raid train. It literally is a raid train. Like you raid one place, and then everybody gets together and they go on and they all come together and they raid to another place, and it's all set up. So I think of it like a pub crawl. So if you've ever done pub crawls.
Oh, I was going to say it's like a safer version of a pub crawl. Yeah.
Yep. It's like the Twitch pub crawl. So they're all set up. Set destination. So we're gonna go to this one. We say hi to these people here, and then for an hour, and then we're gonna go to another one and. Pretty good. Phil says, I heard. I did. Did you get that? Hey, thank you for the 100 bits, Swimmy. I appreciate you. And Brett says, I tend to be drinking while twitching, so it makes sense. Yeah, see? On brand, for sure. They came in loud and clear. So, as we continue to enjoy this food, I always wondered what your inspirations were growing up, like, getting into the music you do. And it does seem like you get into a lot of different kinds of music because you performed all kinds of songs on your channel. So I was always interested in your musical influences and comedy.
Well, Davey, so we had records in the house back in the 70s when there were records. I'm an 80s child, so I feel like I know all. Like if I was going to do just one stream of, do one genre of music, I would do 80s or yacht rock, because yacht rock's my favorite, but 80s is I used to listen to Casey Kasem every Saturday and write down all the top 40 hits in a book. Mm-hmm. And I would use 3 different colored markers.
Wow.
Of course, I'm an adult and I don't do that kind of thing anymore. But every Saturday I would write them all out. And I did that for 5 years, from like 82 to 86, 87. So when we do our shows, usually it's usually songs we would get at the piano bars, but like 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I'm trying to learn newer music because I was having a conversation with somebody about, well, when we have our thing tomorrow, we're going to get a lot younger viewers, and I got to get some of these newer songs down that the kids are into. But I'd say my bailiwick, if that's the word, is 70s, 80s, or it's what I enjoy playing the most.
Cool.
What do you like the most?
It's right in my wheelhouse. I'm a big 80s fan too, but I grew up in the 90s, so I'm like 80s, 90s. But I like the 70s as well, I like the 60s, like the 50s. There's really not any decade where you can tell me that I don't like. Like, I even like 40s music, but not as much, obviously. I'm just not as familiar.
40s, okay.
Yeah. But 2000s music, you've got like acts like Train. You've got I'm trying to think who else. But
I think it was just Train.
No, it was just literally just Train. That was the only one.
Yeah.
There
was a decade of Train. It really was. You had Drops of Jupiter. The other 12 ones, it was all Train.
Well, they had a surprising number of hits, which is really interesting to know.
They did. Oh, yeah.
So, like, you ever go to one of their concerts, you'd be, like, surprised. Like, whoa, they did all that? That's really good. Aaron says the only music I can't listen to is opera and yodeling. Interesting, Aaron. Interesting.
Aaron, have you tried opera and yodeling? Like, at the same time? I don't know if that's a thing, but it could almost get you used to both if you hear them both at the same time. I don't know. Yeah. Or one earbud with opera, one earbud with yodeling.
And Tube was asking if she's ever been to an opera. I've never been to an opera. Have you ever been to an opera?
I went to my first opera last year.
Ooh.
But it was a non-traditional production of, oh God, now I've forgotten the title, because Shenanigans is in my head again. But it was at the Civic Opera here in Chicago. But I can't say it was like, because it was sort of an opera story, an old story that was brought into current day with special effects and everything. It wasn't really like watching a traditional opera. So I still can't say that I've really seen like whenever the Civic has like La Traviata or Man Butterfly. I've never seen any of those. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I should. I feel I should by now. But now that everything's opening up again, maybe. But no, I'm like you. It's like I haven't exposed myself to opera.
I gotcha. Brad with a comment. I'm not a fan of country music at all because I've never found a relative attractive.
I see what you did there.
I did too. It's pretty good. And we have a redeem. It's from our friend Chris Thompson, CT Music. The starting lineup redeem. All right, you're in Chicago. Let's do a Chicago Bulls style intro. You ever go to a Bulls game? Like, what's it like nowadays? Like, is it, or did you go back in the day when they had Jordan, everybody?
I've been to more operas than I've been to Bulls games. I've been to Cubs games because I live in Wrigley Field.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
It's right, but that's not counting because that's more out of convenience.
Yeah, that's true. It's like,
than being a baseball fan.
That's a cool place to live, though. I know that Adam also lives there. Adam Nelson, a.k.a. Rock the Piano.
Yes, Rock the Piano.
Do you guys run into each other every now and again, like in this grocery store?
We do.
Really? Oh, that's so interesting.
We used to work at the Redhead together, and I'll see him at the Green Mill Jazz Club when they have the Paper Machete, which is like a variety show.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, yeah. I see him a lot.
That's really cool. Yeah, because I know he's over at Sluggers from time to time, especially during baseball season.
Yep.
That's good. Good stuff. So that's cool to know. And you mentioned Elisa, who I think is kind of close to you about both. So that's interesting, too. I'm not exactly sure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool neighborhood, if that's all true. Stuart Hayek, welcome into the chat. And now let's do the starting lineup redeem. If you want to be in the lineup tonight, ! lineup, and you can be entered into this lineup, and we'll announce it basketball style for all of you, using some very appropriately themed 80s and 90s music in the backing.
Yay.
Right in our wheelhouse. Yeah, I love it. Let's do it. All right, folks, ! lineup. We'll get going. Let's do this. Did you get any like fries or anything with your sandwich?
I did. They're stale, but screw it.
Ah, right on.
I know what this is.
Yep.
Eye in the Sky, Alan Parsons Project.
Pretty much. I'll break that down.
Kinda.
So this is the intro that comes before that, but you're absolutely right. It goes.
Right.
Yeah. It's a tremendous segue. It's unbelievable. And now, there we go. And now, the starting lineup for your Davey's Eating a Sandwich Show featuring the music of the Alan Parsons Project. Of course. Leading off tonight, if I can read it. Okay, leading off tonight. Here we go. The principal moderator of Bill Larkin Music and a good friend of the Sandwich Show, from the high desert, Tuba Doo. And next, nestled in the Lehigh Valley, pretty close to Philadelphia, rooting on his birds and hanging out with some great meals that he'll show sometimes on the Discord, the 3D printing extraordinaire and the host of the PGC podcast alongside Phil from Pretty Good Cooking, Breddington Frosting And checking in from the Pacific Northwest, he loves pizza and fettuccine Alfredo. He can belt out the tunes on his channel on karaoke night. Music is in his name. Chris Thompson, CT Music. What would you champion for that one? That would be... We just say CT.
CT. Central Time.
And joining us on Bork Fest on Friday night with a stream that we won't know. It'll be revealed when Jade is on at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The leader of the Jade Empire. Bow down for Jade time. And representing the Rockies in Colorado, riding whether virtually or actually, a truly generous friend of the platform, our friend Phil Bello. And next, at the future site of TwitchCon 2022, keeping it classy like the rest of San Diego, the Troller-in-Chief, Homo. And checking in from the Jersey Shore, fresh off of his gaming stream, just keep swimming for Turbo Swim. And next, checking in from the Great White North, by way, specifically from Winnipeg, he'll make you an offer you can't refuse. The Mod Father, Stuart Hayes. And our collab guest tonight, specializing in Parody Song Improv, fan of comedy, fan of 70s, fan of 80s music as well, but just a fan of music altogether, our good friend, to be featured tomorrow night on the Twitch front page from 9 o'clock Central Time to 11 o'clock Central Time. Give it up for Bill Larkin! Pump it up in the chat, everybody! Let's do it! Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, your Davey's Eating a Sandwich Choo-Choo! Look at that. I love it. I love it.
Look at that.
Love it. Love it. Do as this Bill, where's my check?
People always ask at the right time.
Wait, hang on. I got one more. Let's give it up once more time for the Queen of Chaos, who, even though the network crashed and she couldn't do it officially, we're going to do it anyway. The Queen of Chaos, Erin Rid 8686. Who also will be on Bork Fest on Friday night. I'll show you. There she is. 10 o'clock Eastern time. Don't miss it.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll let the chat take us out. We'll let the crowd take us out. You're so welcome, Aaron. Absolutely. You've done so much for us. We love you, Aaron. All the best, of course. And have a great stream on Friday once we get there. Should be good. And I should remind everybody who's here in the chat that we have a community challenge going. So if you want to contribute to the community challenge, just click on the redeem section of your Twitch panel and you can put in as many as 2,000 points to the challenge, which is for me to eat one of these on the air. Death nuts.
Oh, now you told me a little about these death nuts before we began.
Mm-hmm.
Could you clarify a little more about these death nuts?
Well, it's a peanut, and it's blended with 3 times Carolina Reaper peppers, 2 times Moruga Scorpion, and a blast of the wicked 7-pot Primo pepper, a sprinkle of pure, all-natural 16 million Scoville capsaicin crystals.
So like Mom used to make.
Yes. That'd be correct, yeah. So, but it's Davey's gonna die.
Yeah.
I just love it. Oh, no, Christy's contributed 2,000 points as well. I love it. I love it. Only 16 million. And we shall laugh. No, laugh away. I want it. Oh, my God. So we have 7% raised already in not even like an hour. So that's a good sign for everybody here in the chat. And we'll keep it going all month long. All month long if you've got points. That's 90% of the show. My God. Davey's dying on live. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure I want to contribute to the cruelty. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it, Phil. It's all good. I wish we could contribute more. I do too. I know. I would like to have done more points and then made the thing bigger, but it's just Twitch will not let me do more, which is kind of a bummer. Davey says use milk, not water. No, right. I got almond milk for that purpose. I should just do regular milk for that one. I should 3D print the two stuff. Oh, that's good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch this one up. If it's okay with you, Hyper, would you be interested in hearing Bill Larkin music do a Twitch national anthem and see how he would improvise that? What do you think?
A Twitch national anthem?
Yeah, so if you could take a song, say it was like, and this is not a song I like, I just want to be clear, but like God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood or something like that.
All right.
And then say you wanted to adapt it and pretend that, and just on the fly make it like it was a Twitch anthem instead of an anthem.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So to clarify, Davey wants me to take his absolute favorite song, Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA.
I did not say that.
For the record, he just said that. But change the words as if it is a Twitch national anthem. Am I getting that right?
Yes. And I'm very curious as to how this will sound. So thank you so much.
I am too. Very curious.
Let's go see.
Right. But not in that key. Here we go.
It is Davey Cannon.
Twitch national anthem.
So instead of the USA, it's about Twitch.
But instead of the USA,
right?
It's about Twitch.
Yeah.
Today's favorite song. Here we go. If tomorrow I just lost my job and they said I had to go, I would still be okay. I have my Ethernet and MacBook Pro, and I'd go to this website where I find myself today. but you have to go on .tv. It's for some reason made that way. And I'm proud to be a streamer where I catch folks every night. And if you want to see follow channels, look on the left, not on the right. And I gladly stand up, but I won't, because my pants don't look that good. But right now, I'm on Twitch. We're a brotherhood. We're a natural brotherhood. Well, I know what that deserved. A half-eaten cold patty melt.
Give it up for Bill Larkin music, folks. Cops in the chat, pump it ups, everything. Throw all the emotes in the chat. That was unbelievable. It really, Aaron, I completely agree with that. Aaron says, Davey, I know you put a lot of work in the Twitch anthem, but this is 10 times more amazing. It is. It really is. Well done, Bill. That is fantastic. And he did that all in real and on the fly, folks. No loops or anything. Like that's really impressive. That's really impressive.
Oh, you're too good.
Yeah.
Thank you for the carrots. I like the carrots.
I hope someone clipped that too. And no, 100% carrots all the way in the chat too. And this is what I have to deal with Bill every stream.
Yeah. He ain't Muslim Dixie. He's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Phil, you're right. Davey has to see a cardiologist. His heart is too high up. I meant to be down here. I was up here. I was up here. It's supposed to be here. Good catch. Good catch. I was not paying attention to my location of my hand there. That's so good. That's so good. So
I don't need to see a cardiologist at all.
I love these comments in the chat. So Breddington frothing sauce. Patriotism intensifies. This is so good. Oh, that was so good.
Herbert has described it perfectly. I just forget the words of songs and make up my own lyrics.
Yeah.
That's It's an age thing.
I love it so much. Hyper, thank you so much for that, Redeem. What an incredible idea. What an incredible idea. So thank you for that. That's really nice of you to do that. All right. So Herbert, welcome to the chat. And Herbert says, so Bill forgets the words of songs and makes up his own lyrics and claims it's improvs.
Yeah, that's it. That's the show. That's all it is. You don't think I'm not claiming that as like a tagline? I am. I'm gonna get Herbert. Herbert knows he gets no credit.
That's brilliance. Absolute brilliance. Well, folks, I think it's time for us to give you the opportunity to ask questions of our friend Bill Larkin now. So as he steps one step closer toward that front page stream tomorrow night at about this time, we're about 24 hours away now, almost on the nose. That's exciting. But before we get to that, let's get to the questions that for you on what we call America's favorite moment in Twitch broadcasting.
Do the dance. It's time for random questions. Good stuff. Ask us anything.
Let's do it. So we have.
Please tell me you hired the singers in the band.
I did. Oh my goodness, we got a rate too. Kenny, welcome.
What?
Wow, I love it. Let's bring you in.
Oh, it's only Kenny.
Let's do it. What would your rate song be for Kenny if he was raiding in here? Like, just out of curiosity.
Look at me, I am Kenny. Look at me, it's all about me. The guitar, me. That's Kenny's song. I've been meaning to sell it to him. He won't buy it, but fine.
Kimmy, welcome in. Cindy Court, welcome in. Nice to meet you. Brad, welcome in. Priest, Texas, welcome. Toppy, welcome. It's good to see you again. Fantastic, Kitty. Kenny, how was your stream? We are so glad you're back. Is our friend Ninja in the chat? We've heard that he's making the rounds on Twitch again, and that's really good to see you. Thank you for the follow, Kraken Not Stirred. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow, Colonel Sack. Thank you. Samson51, thank you for the follow. And Wendy, welcome in as well. I love it so much. Barbara, welcome in too. If I missed anybody here from Kenny's Prog Rock Jukebox, T-Bone Mama, it's good to see you again. My name is Davey. I am the host of The Sandwich Show. It's a talk show we do every week, and we feature content creators throughout Twitch. And let's give a special shout out to Kenny too, because Kenny suggested having you on.
He's always on. Every frickin' day.
Well, he was on vacation last week, though, for what it's worth. But
he went on vacation and then he went on another vacation because apparently they can afford to. That's all they do. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so good. That's so good. But yes, so we do a talk show every week. We feature content creators. Tonight's content creator is going to be on the front page of Twitch tomorrow night, and his show will start at, I keep forgetting, it'll be 9:30 Eastern, which is 8:30 Pacific.
Yes.
Doing the math.
Yeah, front page will be. I'll start my stream at 8:30 Central and be on the front page, I assume, at 9 p.m. Central.
9 to 11. So what an opportunity, folks! Go follow, and I'm gonna put this in the chat if you don't mind, mods. There's a link to, in case you weren't already following him. I imagine most of you are, but if you weren't, go follow. Especially after that cool song you did about Kenny, follow Bill Larkin Music and get to know him, because it's a really fun channel and it's been amazing. It's our friend Ninja. Ninja, welcome back. He's been through a lot, and it's so good to see you, John. Oh my goodness, welcome back to the Sandwich Show, John. We missed you so much. Welcome back. I'm grateful to see you again. I'm glad you're all right. You're all right. And he says awesome news on the front page, Bill.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's so good to see you, Ninja. I mean, I hope this Bards has seen you, because they have been waiting for months for you, and so good to see you, John. I mean that. So it is time to ask some questions. Mods, let's open the queue! ! Open queue, and once that's open, it might be open now. Let me go check.
And thank you, T-Bun Mama. I will look for your titles. I'm getting some early titles for tomorrow's show. People are putting on the Discord, which is wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you, Aaron. So, if you have a question for Bill Larkin Music, ! Question, followed by your question, and we'll answer them in order in the queue, and we'll do that for the rest of the hour. And while you do that, we're going to enjoy some sandwiches. Now, mine's a bit of a mess at this point. Bill, just to repeat, what was your sandwich of the week?
It is a patty melt, but they call it the pub melt over at, I'm not going to say Shenanigans again. It was almost said Shenanigans Pub. Oh, Callahan, right? It's a pub in Uptown. You can find it.
And the sandwich I had this week was this, which is...
Oh, my God.
It's hard to see it now, but it was a hot dog sandwich at one point.
A hot dog sandwich, everyone.
Literally a hot dog sandwich. I took a hot dog and put it into a bun and made it into a hot dog sandwich. So that's what our sandwich is.
You didn't mention the most important ingredient you put in, love.
And mustard.
I thought it was right in there with the yellow mustard.
Darren says, Davey, stop, it's horrifying.
Stop, it's horrifying.
Oh, and Joe says, glad you are being frank. I love that.
Where's our drums?
Beauty. All right. Breddington says, I enjoyed Davey's horrifying sandwich. It will haunt my dreams willingly. I love it. Let's see. But hey, listen. Toppy says, I could eat that at 3:07 a.m. Win for me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Pump it up. All right, so let's get to the question. We have a lot of them tonight. So let's start with the question. The question. This is our question here on the show. And the question is, Bill, pancakes, waffles, or French toast?
Waffles or French toast?
Or pancakes?
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's like deciding between your three children. I always said your three favorite children. Your three children. I've been having a lot of waffles. I think just because the places here that offer breakfast offer waffles with fruit on it, so I feel like, part of it's healthy. So I have to say waffles just because that's what I've been having the most. But I think French toast I like the best.
Love it. Wait, it's French toast then, is it? Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if all I have is butter and syrup, which is all you need, basically, yes. Although if you're at the original Pancake House in Chicago, you feel compelled to get the pancakes, which you absolutely must.
This is crazy.
It's a must.
Yeah.
I
think we got to put him in for. Totally A for Aaron. Aaron's a huge French toast fan, so let's put in for French toast too, Aaron. I would say go for it. I don't have a way to take one out of the counter. I'm not that great with commands, so. But Aaron, congrats. You got another one on your team. So ! Waffles. And
I see what Kenny put there.
Yeah.
No.
So let's see. What do we have here? Oh, I did see what Kenny put there as well. So what Kenny said was, my two favorite things are funny people and Bill Larkin.
Yeah, I don't forgive. Yeah. Don't forgive.
Wait, hold on. Don't worry about it. Aaron, I got your back. Wrench toast? What was
Parsons
it,
ribs. Yes, Joe.
There you go. I got you. Yeah. Now tell us about Carson's Rib Place. I heard that Chicago's good ribs. Interesting question.
I stray away from ribs. I don't know why. I have my own paper towels. I could certainly eat them, but it's. I think the main location is downtown because I used to work. I worked downtown, but not near. Oh God, what's the other rib place in Chicago? See, I've lived here 20 years. I don't know Chicago.
Yeah.
In answer to your question, yeah, there's a bunch of places.
Cool.
Yeah, if you want to go that route, oh boy, do they have them here.
Oh, I love it. Adam, welcome to the chat. Rock the Piano is here. Hello.
We were just talking about you, Adam.
We were talking so much shit about you, Adam. You wouldn't even believe. No, just kidding.
He's lying. It was all in glowing terms until Davey talked about you. Then it was downhill.
No, what we were talking about in actuality, we were talking about how you guys were like pretty close to one another in terms of where you all live. So I think it's really cool that you all run into each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he mentioned that you both played together. What was the name of the bargain where you both played?
Well, we've never, to my knowledge, Adam can correct me, but I don't think we've ever done a dueling show together, but we both worked at the Redhead at the same time.
Oh, okay.
We see each other at the Green Mill from time to time. I don't think we've actually worked together, like a dueling atmosphere.
Yeah.
I saw Kenny's.
What is the best pizza in Chicago? Why do you have to drive to New York City to get it? Well played.
Trying to start a fight. Okay.
Kind of a valid question.
Look, I like pineapple on pizza and ketchup on hot dogs, so I'm not part of that debate in any way. I'm one of them. I'm one of them, and I'm sure you've had this talk many times, Davey, on this channel.
Mm-hmm. The pineapple one, definitely.
Yeah,
wow.
But I'll always eat those, partly for two reasons: because I love the way both of them taste, honest to God, and secondly, because it makes angry the people I want to be angry. So it tastes good, and the people I want angry are angry. Bonus, great. Yeah.
I love that. Mark Courts is in the chat. Hello, Mark. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
Hey, Mark.
What's good? Mark is a tremendous streamer in his own right.
Yes, he is.
Great music streamer. Disney and show
pianist and dueler in his own right.
And yes, that's right. That's a great point. He's a dueler too now. Like he's doing shows on the weekends at in the Central Florida area. I think that's really cool. Good to see you. And the host of a new podcast alongside IBC Music, Queerly in Tune. I don't know if I have a command for that, but shout out Mark Cords. Let me do the shout out. Exclamation point Mark.
Thank you, Barbara.
For the mods. But so good to see you. Okay, so let's get to the questions. Tuba Dudes, why don't you pay your mod?
Tuba knows full well that I pay him. I give him 4 days a week off. I message him. That counts as payment. Yeah, we'll talk about this off screen.
Now, you got an ally as far as the pineapple comment. Now,
sure.
Top Hit 007. Hey, Bill Larkin, I'm on your side. I love pineapple on pizza, but I also like tomato sauce on roast dinners.
Sure.
You're good with that?
I've never done it, but I would do it.
You would do it?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Wow.
I'm Italian. We put tomato sauce on a lot of stuff. I used to put applesauce on a lot of stuff, too, if I'm being fair. I still do. I have a thing of Mott's in the fridge, and I put it on chicken, veal, any white meat. Yeah. I still do.
I think I remember. Yeah. So Kenny says I'm okay with pineapple on pizza, but cheddar cheese is where, and I do too, where I draw the line. No, you can't. Because, and Colonel Zach, welcome to the Sandwich Show. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. As I mentioned, I am Davey. I am a talk show host that also does gaming and karaoke and other kinds of stuff. All sorts of weird, wild stuff here on this channel. Bill has seen it. It's quite interesting.
I have seen it. He does a lot of wild stuff.
So let's go to the next question from Kenny. And the question is, Is Bill's twin brother who also well, okay, here we go. Is Bill's twin brother also made of poop like my twin brother? Made of poop.
Let me make sure I hear that correctly. Is this from Kenny?
Yeah.
By the way, why does Kenny have the platform a lot this evening? It seems we're hearing a lot from him. Kenny's doing the equivalent of, does my twin brother take on the form of poop like his brother? What was it?
Is Bill's twin brother also made of poop like my twin brother?
Yes. Some of these are easy.
Good answer. All right, we'll go with that.
Aaron wants you to do the Mentos trick.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think I've seen you do.
Okay. So let's do it.
I would love to see again.
All right, everybody. So for those of you new to the channel, we do the Mentos trick. If you remember the Mentos trick from the mid-2000s, it was where you would take Mentos and you'd put it into a diet soda, and then it would create a geyser explosion. Well, let's see what that looks like over here. So, let's see.
Can I play the Mentos commercial theme when you're done?
Hell yeah, you can. I love that song. That's a great
song.
If
I remember it, which I think I do.
I know a little bit of it, so if you want some, if I can give you the chords at least. So
you can?
Yeah. Because it starts with F, so it's like, it's like...
Oh my god, Wow!
Remember that?
As soon as you played the F, it all came back to me. La 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 la.
Yes,
I didn't know you had all this down. Wow, okay.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, you wrote it down? Okay.
All right.
You want me to do it during or you want me to do it after?
After's fine. After, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's like, I'll look it up. I'll look it up so just I can get it down for you. But anyway, I have a whole chart sheet of commercial jingles, which is ridiculous. Yeah. I wrote all this down. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. I'm just stalling at this point. Okay. So we have, and CT says, sorry, I've been lurking. I was about to redeem Mentos Trip. But you got it, CT. We're doing it now.
It's happening, Chris.
We're having it, CT.
Right now.
Yeah, Chris. So you did not miss it after all. Let's go see. All right. Bruiser, welcome in, Bruiser. Oh my goodness. What did I randomly surf into?
Well, just you wait.
This is the sandwich show, my friend. Let's do it. Okay. Mentos Trick. Thank you, Aaron, for the redeem. Let's see what it looks like tonight. Oh gosh, what's the first line? It doesn't matter what comes.
Oh my god, you've got it, David. It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better with lime. With Mentos fresh and full of lime. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos something full of lime. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of lime.
Mentos.
Say it.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Unrehearsed, everybody.
True story.
You had that. I thought I would. You had that whole thing down, the key and everything.
Yeah.
Gosh Almighty.
Yeah, I have a lot of time on my hands sometimes, so. Good times. All right, let's go to the next question. All right.
Okay.
And it is from, let's see, Breddington Frothing Slosh. Thanks for hanging out with us, Breddington. Other than Superdog, who has the best Chicago-style hot dog? Other than Superdog, who has the best Chicago-style hot dog in the Windy Apple?
Windy Apple. Now, I think I mentioned earlier, even though I live in Chicago, I am in no way an expert in Chicago. In fact, the example you gave is, so for me to say what my favorite hot dog would be in Chicago would be the closest place I'm getting it from. I wish they had like New York style carts like on the street, because in New York every other block has, and of course I forget the name, but from what I can see in Chicago, we don't have anything remotely close to that. I feel like I would order one and get one there, but I don't. There was one called, I think, just the National Hot Dog Company, and it's at Navy Pier. And I had a lot of those because I did a production at Chicago Shakes, and it was just there. So like I had a lot of hot dogs during that show.
That's super cool. Like I mean, you really can't go wrong with a lot of places in Chicago. So I feel like your answer is still correct because they're all so good. And
oh, it's correct. My answer is always correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Vienna sausage is probably going to be the winner, right? So if anything that has Vienna sausage, because that seems like the consensus brand.
Gold Coast. Yeah. Now that I see it,
yeah.
Bruisers.
Gold Coast. Okay.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
And Aaron says because New York is New York, and ain't nobody going to do it like them. Aaron from New York. So just so you know. So love it. The New York Dirty Water Dog yum, says Breddington. I dig. And Alan Fabin presents. Welcome to the chat. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing? So I wrote a song for them called Islands on the Stream. So it goes, Islands on the Stream. That is what I have to go look up my sheet to figure out the rest of it. But
do you have the words to that?
I do. It's here.
I want to hear it.
I think I'll do it. I'll do it for you, Bill.
I want to hear it. Islands on the stream. I get on the stream.
Instead of in the stream, they're on the stream because they're doing a show. So
okay.
Let me see what I got here. I have it here. Okay, got it.
What's the song?
Yeah, I've written songs for a lot of streamers I like. It's so funny. So let me just do this part really quickly, and I'll
all right.
See how this goes. Okay, so folks, let's see. There we go. Let's see. It's good to see you, Vibing. It's nice to see you again, and your friend, and hopefully Jason's with you tonight. So it goes like this. So it's Islands on the Stream. That is who they are. Interviewing peeps. How could they go wrong? It's the place to be. What a friendly world. And we will. Where is it? Oh, and we will YOLO a sandwich. From one user to another. Yeah, that's my song.
When you looked at the words, I looked at my phone as if I was going to see the lyrics to your song. That was. What did you say about meat? What is something that?
Interviewing peeps. Interviewing peeps is what
I thought you said interviewing meat. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Interviewing peeps.
Peeps, yeah. So, thank you. So
I feel like after eating sandwiches, you'd interview meat. Interviewing meat would be the next logical string.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But yeah, that's a song I rewrote for their channel because like they're really good friends of ours. Like we're kind of partners in the genre because they do a talk show and we do a talk show over here. So, and you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, it's a meet and greet. Yeah, Homo, you got it. Boom, boom, boom. Did someone say ham? It's pretty good. By the way, thank you for the question, Brett. Now, let's continue the questions. Exclamation point question in the chat if you have another question for our friends. Davey, mod song. How about right now? I have a mod song for you, Aaron. It is... Oh, I guess we're going to go back here. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna sing it because I don't want to take too much time. But basically, the Aaron song goes like this. So it's like, Aaron's got a sword and a watercolor art is red. You know.
Wow!
Let me turn this up. And the gaming streams are not half bad. Well, Maren, she's got some sass. She's not afraid to kick anyone's ass. She's Aaron and some numbers. I forget what all of them are. Bork and numbers, Bork and numbers, Aaron. Bork and numbers, Bork and numbers. Bork and numbers, Bork and numbers, Aaron. Bork and numbers, Bork and numbers, Aaron. Bork and numbers, Bork and numbers, Aaron. Bork and numbers. You get the idea, you know? And it's like, no, don't you cross her path. She yeet you to the abyss. Kind of like that.
What was the chorus again instead of Help Me Rhonda? It was
Bork and numbers. It's supposed to be. It's really fucking numbers, but I just edited it for like PG-13.
Oh, sure. If the kids come back, I get it. Yeah.
You're welcome. That was fun to write.
Bork and numbers.
Bork and numbers. Bork and numbers. Bork and numbers. Bork and numbers. Aaron. I've got a hype train. I love it. Okay, so it's time.
Hype train.
Boom. Hype train time, folks. Let's do it. And you know, as we mentioned before, what we do in Hype Train is we do trivia. And so let's challenge you to trivia. You're going to love it. We're going to do trivia about Toronto because there's
about what?
Instead of like Chicago, we're going to do trivia about Toronto because...
Toronto! Oh, I know less about Toronto.
The story about that is just hysterical. Now, I could do New York, but that would just be too easy, and Kenny would just like troll you to death if I did that. So we'll do Toronto.
Okay.
All right. So Toronto trivia. Who's ready? So thank you for the Hype Train, everybody. Thank you for the 100 bits, Phil Vello. Appreciate you so much. Yeah. And Island with the 143. I know what that means now. I love it. 143 bits. Thank you so much for the bits. And Kimmy, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Yay. Let's do some trivia. Let's see how many of these you can get right. If you get a question correct, then you get a point. If you do get it wrong, the chat gets a point. So think of it like Kenny getting a point if you get it wrong. So that's more incentive to get it right. All right, let's do it. All right. Question number 1. Yeah. Can you identify all the major professional sports teams in Toronto?
Of course I can. I don't want to... Like now?
Yeah. Well, how many of them do you think?
Is there like 4?
I'll give you a hint. There's 5 of them because you have to consider.
I know there's 5 of them. Of course, I know there's 5 of them.
Thank you for the bits, everybody.
So I should try to name which ones I know.
Yeah, just go to the ones you know. See how close you get.
The Blue Jays.
Yes.
The Raptors.
Yes.
The Maple Leafs.
Yes.
The Back Bacons.
You got
what
3
else
of them.
What else is Canadian?
There are only 4 of them. I'm sorry. There are only 4 of them. So
really?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I take that back. There's 4 of them. So can you name the CFL team? What's the CFL team?
I almost got this right. Oh my gosh.
You got the 3 You got the 3 the 3 most common ones. You got 3 out of the 4. That's really good.
There should be another Canadian thing. The health insurances.
No.
All right. I give up.
The Argonauts from the CFL. You're so close. It was really good. There were only 4. I'm sorry. That was my fault. Thank you, everybody, for the bits. Wendy, thank you. Joel, thank you. Tuba, thank you for all your bits. 400, 400, and 200 respectively. Oh. And Rock the Piano with 200 bits. Thank you for that as well. All right, next. Question number 2. What is the name of the famous pointed tower in the Toronto skyline?
I know nothing.
This is a tough.
I'll say the Seattle Space Needle.
No.
What?
Let me. What? Hold on. Let me give the chat 2 points. We're 0 for 2 so far. Your batting average is very similar to Dave Kingman. So let's go ahead and continue with the next one.
I think that's supposed to hurt.
Yes, it is.
I gather. Yeah.
All right. So question 3. True or false? Toronto is a band.
I would think statistically, if we're counting bands in the garage or something, yes, I'll say true.
That is correct. They are a band, and they are actually the first band to perform the song "What About Love," a song that Hart covered later. Yeah, pretty neat, huh? All right.
No idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip the question about Twitch streamers, and we'll go to question 5, which is, which of these cities is closest to Toronto by car? Is it Detroit, Cleveland, or Pittsburgh?
Okay. I have no idea where it is in Canada. Detroit sounds too correct. I'll say Pittsburgh.
No, good idea though. You're very close. Like, it's Cleveland. Cleveland, which is 469 kilometers away. I'm sorry. It is Detroit. Wait, what did you say? You said Pittsburgh, right? It's Detroit at 372 kilometers away.
It is Detroit. Oh,
it is Detroit.
It sounded too correct because it was correct. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so the chat gets another point. And next, question 6. What is the population of Toronto rounded up to the nearest million? It could be 1, 2,
nearest
3,
million.
4, 5. Probably not 20, but maybe somewhere closer to 5 or 3 or 2.
I appreciate the hints. I'm going to say 5. I have no idea.
No. A good guess. The answer is 3 million. 3 million. 3 million. So
we said it could be something like 5. Like 5.
But look, that's tough. Like, you don't live in Toronto, so that would.
Everybody, I don't live in Toronto, so I don't know. I'm surprised I got 3 of those teams right.
No, that was really good. You almost had that first question right. That was really, really good.
It was just.
Yeah, I kind of messed up some of this with the way I wrote out the answers, but
yeah,
anyway.
A lot of this is on Davey, everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of this is on him.
I accept that. I accept that responsibility. But thank you, everybody, for your bits. And we also have 256 more bits from Kenny's Prog Rock Jukebox. Thank you so much for the hype train, everybody. That was a lot of fun. So back to the question. Yeah. So let's get back to the questions. And we continue in the queue. If you have a question for Bill, exclamation point question followed by the question itself. We have so many good ideas that we could ask Bill. So exclamation point question if you have a question yourself for him.
You can ask me anything.
Anything.
Anything at all. I'm an open book.
Let's see. Well, here's a question from T-Bone Mama.
All
The
right.
question is, have you ever eaten at Ed DeBevic's? DeBevic's?
I have eaten, was the correct pronunciation. I have eaten at Ed DeBevic's, which was a restaurant here in Chicago, which had like a 1950s doo-wop theme, and they would have actors come out and sing doo-wop songs and do production numbers and do acting scenes. And it was charming and wonderful, and because it was charming and wonderful, it closed. But it closed a while ago. It wasn't because of the pandemic. It was ages ago. But they basically did, the waiters and staff there did what I used to do at Disney World, which was Streetmosphere, which is where you talk with the audience and do comedy bits and stuff like that. That's what they did at DeBevic's for a long time. I don't even know when they opened and when there's even one still open. I don't know if if it was a big chain of restaurants or whatever, but the one in Chicago was very well known for a while.
That's awesome. So it's cool to have the experience. And let me give you this for Christy's coffee. Pump it up. Thanks, Christy.
That's what the kids do?
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm no better. Look, I tried to do a dab last year and I failed miserably. So I'm not. I'm no better than you are.
A dab?
A dab. Yeah. Bill Larkin just did the dab better than me, folks. Yes, you had it. Pretty close. The only thing you didn't do was you didn't put your head down, but you put your head down, and there you go.
It took a long time to
get
hit.
The dab disaster of 2021. Phil says Davey sprained an elbow. Well played. Oh my God. Y'all are great. So good to see you all here in the chat tonight. And again, thank you very much for the raid, Kenny's Prog Rock Jukebox. Really great.
Yeah.
I would say could I play a song, but I think I already did. So we're good there. And Bruiser says Ed DeBivic's reopened a new place. Bruiser, big news.
Did they really?
Interesting. Jade says that is good to know. Let me know what you think of the new place. So next question. Here we go. Brett says Davey dabs like he's trying to convince the police the criminals ran in the opposite direction.
They went over there. Yeah. Very nice.
All right. So T-Bone, thank you for the question. And now this question from Tuba Dudes.
Here we go.
Bill, why don't you ever pay your mom? Oh, never mind.
All right, here we go. I have to go through this again. I feel like that was his previous question. So if Tuba has another question, I'm more than willing to answer. But I think that's a repeat.
I think you're right. It is a repeat. So we continue. Yeah. And this is from Chris Thompson, CT Music. Would you rather parodies or original songs? Would you rather?
Would I rather?
Would you rather? I think I know the answer.
Ooh.
Would you rather? I assume he means your own.
Yeah, I do, because I've written comedy songs, and I have an album of them from a while ago. Mm-hmm. And the show that I often see Adam at the Green Mill called The Paper Machete, it's like what Tom Lehrer used to do in the 70s on that, what was that? I forget the name of the TV show. That was The Week That Was, I want to say it was called, where we would have a different song about a news story. They'll have me come in every few weeks and just write a comedy song about something that's going on in the news. I love writing my original songs. Obviously, with the parody, it's you're on the spot and you just do it. And lately, I haven't really written unless an original song unless I'm really inspired by something.
Gotcha.
Which I think a lot of us over lockdown, there were times when we were, and times we're like, no, I'm going to watch TV. But that's hard to answer, though. I enjoy doing both, but clearly the parody is easy to perform and do for an audience, but I love both.
That's really great. I mean, it's cool that you've dabbled a fair good amount in both, and you've turned into that. You've turned into one of those posters. You know those posters with like the black background that's just like a giant word in really fancy lettering. So because
I'm so tiny.
You're so little. Oh, there you go. We got you back.
Oh, my back. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, the adventure I just had, you guys.
Green Mill. Al Capone used to hang out there. The night.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
World famous Green Mill.
How about that? That's wild. Bill Larkin. There, he's back. Kenny in the middle of that said, "What did he say? I wish I never came here."
Who said that, Kenny?
Kenny, yeah.
Well, he's stuck with the choices he makes.
All right, back to the questions. And thank you for your question, CT. So, it was a very good question. Jade Tile, next. What is the story behind the picture behind you right now?
This is an artwork that I got at a wonderful, quirky art store called Rotofugi, Rotofugi, in basically the River North section of Chicago. And again, maybe it's my age, I don't know what it is, but of course I've forgotten the name of the artist. But what I love about it, when I saw it, and people who watch my show know I kind of trade out whatever is on the left, but this had significant meaning. I got this before, I'm not doing it right. I got this before lockdown, but it had significant meaning during lockdown. It's just two free souls on an island, one playing seemingly a ukulele and one just dancing. And then up here it just says, "Meanwhile."
Oh, wow.
And I saw it and I'm like, I have to own that. That's all.
It's open to interpretation. That's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brilliant artwork right there. So thanks for the question, Jade. Really good question. Now let's go to Kraken Not Stirred. Nice name.
Oh, Kraken High!
Love it. So he's, so you know Kraken. That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
And the question from Kraken is, Bill, what is the song that best describes you?
The song that best describes me. Now, I wrote some songs that are about me, but I'm wondering if you mean like a pop song that best describes me?
I'm assuming it's an existing song, like a pop song or something, yeah.
What would be a pop song that would best describe? I'm not asking Tuba. I'm not asking Kenny. I'm asking myself out loud. What would be the best pop song to describe me? Sometimes when I fiddle on the piano, sometimes it just comes to me. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have to think about it.
That is a good answer, though, if you go with that.
But I'll go with, for now, that's not a bad placeholder. That song.
I agree with that. Not too sexy for now.
Gotta living on the edge.
Oh, and TT, you did, but Bill, if you could refresh parody or originals, and you said you had a little dabbling in both, but is your lean still...
And you know what? I was vague. I never answered the question.
Oh, okay.
If I had to pick one, they're right. I'd say original.
Okay.
I love doing parody, but when I'm live on a stage in front of an audience, I love writing the songs and doing them. Yeah.
Cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, this is great. And so T-Bone's answer to your question is "Gotta Go Living on the Edge." Yeah.
Living on the edge.
There's something wrong with the world today. What?
Can I ask you a question, Davey, about the origin of Bork? Because
sure.
Tell me a little, because I'm very curious.
This is a really good. It's interesting you asked that, because I know that when that whole thing went down, we raided over to you at the end of that.
Yes.
Like, what happened?
Yes.
Okay, so Bork is just a term that means to obstruct or to break something. That's the basic meaning of Bork. So, and I'm actually gonna peel the curtain back even further than people are expecting. But so I was writing out like, okay, so this is a term that gets used a lot at Danielle Allard's channel. Like Danny says that, oh my God, this got Bork. This is Bork. So we were going to get her scheduled to do a collab with us here on the Sandwich Show. So I'm like, okay, why don't I write a song that's based around the word Bork? I'm not literally writing a song. Obviously, I'm not that good. But I took a song that existed, which was called Everything I Do It For You, Bryan Adams song. And so I just replaced keywords with Bork. And so so we didn't get around to that song when we had Danny on. But 1 month later, when we did the karaoke show, I'm like, let's just load this in here and make it a bit redeemed, like at the end. And we met it, and so I'm like, all right, let's do the Bork song. And so I started like belting my Brad. I even like did the raspy voice, like, look into my Bork, you will find love, something like that. And people went crazy. Everybody was losing it. And then we got a raid right after the song. They're like, okay, do the song again. I'm like, okay, I'll do the song. And then we got another raid so Justin and Evelyn raided in the middle of that. And they just got such a kick. And then we were just going for like 10 minutes about Bork. Well, I'm too sexy for my Bork, too sexy for my this, And it's like, Bork me gently, Bork me so. And then exactly, Aaron. You all died.
I've had requests in my show to put Bork into songs. Mm-hmm. And some of the times they're basically asking me to do what you do, and other times they just want a Swedish Chef thing where it's just Bork, 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 Bork throughout the whole song, like nothing else.
Yeah.
So when that happens, I have to clarify with the audience, like, are you Davy Bork or Swedish Chef Bork?
Is it really like that big that people know the difference now? That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so when we finished that show, and by the way, I love these comments. Aaron says Carlo kept making Bork signs, which is true. He was drawing up like Bork, everything I do, I Bork it for you. Or I will do anything for love. I would do anything for Bork, but I won't do that. Remember that?
Of course.
So we just kept going. Jade says it was amazing. It really was. And we were dying. And so we were like, how the hell are we going to continue this energy after all that? Who could we go to continue? And then I saw you were on. I'm like, hell yeah, we're going to Bill Larkin. Like, it was perfect. And thank you so much for helping us out and doing a Bork song. And
thank you for coming over.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll never forget that night. And you had a great night too. You had 5 raids that night.
5. That's never happened. It hasn't happened since.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Incredible. It was an incredible night.
What night you're on.
Yeah.
What'll happen.
And those raids were from like, I think you got a raid from Human Juke 81 and then us.
Sure. Yeah.
That was a big night. Yeah. But
Kenny and Tommy have been very kind raiding me.
That's right. The Jukes are too.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Cheese Borker in Paradise there, and I love it. I'm waiting for
new Bork.
That's good.
I'll get it.
And it's I'll get it. That's great. We have a redeem. Get something from the room. Let's do it really quickly for CT Music. Let's go get it. Hang tight. Mm-hmm. This will only take a second, so I'll be right back.
Oh God, is it just me?
Okay. So I got it.
Thank God you're back.
I didn't take long. What were you
Jeez.
What were you playing there? I didn't hear it.
Scared the hell out of me. You went away. I got to entertain everybody. I don't know if that's the word. But,
folks, when you get to the Twitch front page tomorrow, this is the kind of right here. This is the.
This is what you'll get. Roll those dice, kids.
All right. So, for those of you who want to tune in to the Sandwich Show at 11 o'clock a.m. on Friday to kick off the Bork Fest stream raid train, what I'll be doing is I'm going to be building one of these, a Lego Jeep, a Jeep Rubicon.
What?
Yeah. Now, I've only got an hour, so I can't build the whole. I'm going to probably have to build some of it before the stream, but that's what I'll be building tomorrow. So a little sneak preview for everybody.
Is that to scale, like the actual Jeep?
I think so. I mean, it's kind of. It looks like it seems to have the right dimensions. I mean,
motor? They have a motor?
It looks like there is a motor. If you look over here,
came with the motor.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that is cool.
Good.
That is cool. It looks like there is a motor.
Best ideas. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I'm really excited about it. So we'll have fun with that on Friday morning. So thank you for the redeem. Breddington says,
Yes.
"You're small. You could probably write in that." Let's see. Stuart says, "Wait, Davey, did you see the 9+ on the label? Do you have a responsible adult?" Wow, Modmother, wow. It says 9+. Whoever is going to help you build cheap, cancel your beauty parlor appointment, tuba dudes. Oh my god. Brett says Davey's going to choke on those pieces for sure. All right, let's get back to the questions. But let's do it. Colonel Zach says, so I'm seeing keyboards here, but there's also a distinct lack of fake boobs and kazoos. Fake boobs? Oh. It's a dig at other streamers. I see. Gotcha.
Oh.
I see. I don't mind those things. I'm good with kazoos. Wait, are you sure? Toppy, keep it in the box will be worth more in years to come? That's fascinating. I love it. All right, but back to the questions.
Resale value, yeah.
Breddington Frothingish asks, what is the most underrated keyed instrument? Is it the melodica, the accordion, or the keytar?
This is the first multiple choice from a audience member. So, what is the? Can you say all that again? I'm sorry.
Oh, sure. It's the melodica, the accordion, or the keytar.
But the question is, what? The question was what?
What's the most underrated keyed instrument of those three?
Underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played an accordion. I have played a keytar and I have played a melodica. I gave up the melodica because you have to breathe through it, and my asthma said stop playing that thing. So I did. Played keytar, the dueling piano bar. Really did enjoy it. Underrated. Not keytar. People will think keytar's overrated. Which I guess in a way it is. I'll say accordion.
Ooh.
Is there a correct answer to this? Or
it's a completely subjective answer, but I think you're right.
Oh, well, then I'm correct.
I think you're right.
Okay.
It is very
Tuba. Look at Tuba. Wake up, Tuba!
All right, Tuba. Yeah, get yourself some coffee and wake up, my friend. But Aaron says, I love the melodica, but the accordion is also fun. Rock the Piano says, toy piano, final answer. Love it. I love it.
Toy piano.
Now, Brett has a very interesting observation. And I would assume, given your digs into parody, now this is not always true. There are people who get into parody who don't care for Weird Al Yankovic, but I know I do. I don't know if you do as well, but
Of course.
100%. I love it. So Brett says, correct answer is melodica. So wrong answer, Weird Al Yankovic made an entire career out of accordion, as did Frank Yankovic and other,
Right.
But
Right.
they're not related, just to be clear, but it's interesting. No, it's an interesting thought. Yeah, you did. Still does. Still does. He's still doing tours and stuff. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's about to go on to big tour, isn't he? Like, if he hasn't gone on it already. I saw him at the Chicago Theater 4 years ago.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Incredible show.
Oh, I can only.
We met up with him afterwards. We were lucky
Really?
to get one of those backstage yeah.
Oh, okay, you got one of the
photo and everything.
Wow. Let's see.
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny. I have a Weird Al Yankovic Funko in my office, so clearly I'm a fan too. So big fan. I have every one of his albums. I think that's right. I have a couple on vinyl, at least one on vinyl. I don't know about more than one, but some on CD, and then no, I think everything else is on CD. Like even the last one. The last one was Mandatory Fun. And I had that on CD. Yeah. So good.
Oh, T-Bone. Daniel Radcliffe film movie.
Oh, for sure. T-Bone, have a great night. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out.
T-Bone.
And Colonel Zach says, certainly wasn't a dig. Kenny's fake boobs and kazoo playing are both incredible. Nicely.
His real boob and fake kazoo playing are great too. See him.
Yeah. But needless to say, I mean, we're both big fans of Weird Al, so we're always happy whenever he does anything new and any tours he's at. I mean, he's the king. He's the king of parody. Like,
best.
Big fan. Mm-hmm.
My brother and I would listen to Dr. Demento when we were 12 years, even before 12 years old, right when Weird Al was doing another one, Rides the Bus, when he himself was recording songs from his bedroom.
Right.
And we would record, we would have a little cassette player, we'd hold it up to the radio, and we recorded Ricky, the parody of Mickey, and we played it over and over. We got a Dr. Demento t-shirt. This must have been 1981, 1982. And my friend just recently found the episode that had the phone call on it. We were 12 years old. It freaked me the heck out. The guy was like, oh God, that was 40 years ago. It had been 40 years since I heard the phone call. But we won the t-shirt. Of course, we lost the t-shirt. But yeah, we started listening. We weren't writing songs or anything. Jimmy and I weren't like, we weren't like that. But right when Weird Al got his start, we were listening, and it's like
it's a magical time.
We literally grew up with him.
Right, for sure. I think I got another surprise for you. Let me give it this week. But I wasn't around for that necessarily, but I'm familiar with the history and the stuff he did on the documentary was amazing. Like, there's some stuff on YouTube. Like, they had like the one he did about. If you can look this up, there's one called "I Won't Eat Prunes Again," which is based on the Who's "I Won't Get Fooled Again." So that's not.
Oh my God, I haven't heard that.
No, it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube. It's like it was only on the show, and he's like. It was so funny. It was so funny. And it was just accordion and he was on a show and he's like, I won't eat prunes again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it was so good. So good.
That's awesome.
Anyway, I'll leave it out. But, I was going to go get a Dr. Demento button, which somebody gave me.
Yeah.
It was so cool. So
Night,
cool.
Adam.
I'll show it to you on Discord maybe at some point. But anyway,
yes.
Adam, have a great night too. I saw you have to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Exclamation point. Well, actually, I'll go and do it. Rock the Piano. Follow his channel. He's also a good, very, very solid. I mean, his work is tremendous. Check out Rock the Piano. You can hang out. And he's doing live shows too, just like you are, Bill. So let's return to the question queue. Oh, this is a great question. This is from Kenny. He asks,
here we go.
What is the song most people ask you to parody?
Wow. Oh gosh, Tuba probably knows better than I do. Why isn't one title like immediately coming to me? What is the? Because I know what subjects we get, but the song that's parodied the most? Disciple says "Making It" by David Naughton. Anybody else have any idea what that is?
Like "Making It," "Take a Chance," and "Taking" that one, the theme song.
David Naughton too. You know the Mentos song, and you know the David McNaughton disco song. How old are you, by the way?
I'm an old soul.
There you go.
I'm in my late 30s. Let's just say that.
See, you truly are an old soul, though. I don't know the answer to that question. Tuba's right about squirrels. Like, if we get a song with "girl" in it, like "Girls Just Want to Have Fun," "Brown Eyed Girl," "Uptown Girl," everybody, or "World," everybody wants to rule the world. Kenny, during the beginning stage of the show, wanted, everybody wants to screw a squirrel. And after that, the show just went downhill with just dirty request after dirty request. I blame Kenny for the show's getting just filthy with sexual overtones. But as far as one song, yeah, sure, you're in your 30s, Kenny. Dog ears, safety dance,
Safety dance.
I don't know.
Jade says we've established.
That's a very good question. You stumped me. I don't know.
Well, you do so many songs. It's kind of hard to kind of think of one that stands out. Like I've seen.
Veronica, Come On Eileen's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah.
Purple Vein.
Bruiser's kind of right, actually, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, we gotta jump the shark at Purple Vein.
I'll give you a hint. If you want to know how old I am, I'm pretty close in age to Special K. So we and Special K and I are about the same age. That's my hint. If you figure out how old she is, you can figure out how old I am. Yeah. It takes a little math, but I think you'll. But I love that Jade says we established that Davey is less than 9 years old canonically. That's a true story. That is a true story. But I appreciate Breddington welcoming me into the 40 Club. I will be there at some point, no doubt. And it's not that bad. It's not that bad. The cereal or the drug? We'll answer that.
I'm going to go with the cereal.
Cereal of the two. Of the two. The person with cereal.
The drug.
Let's see. The show peaked at Purple Vein. Did you do Purple Vein? Like that was the song?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun.
As memory recalls, it was about a penis. Yeah. Because what else do you...
We have the adult tag. You can do that song if you want to. No, I'm just kidding. Why everyone worry? It's only a number. I'm 57 and still alive. That's what counts. Toppy, I love it. I love that. You're only as old as you feel. And by that logic, I think
How old does you feel?
Oh my God. I love that so much. Let's see. So Tuba. Oh, this is great. So Tuba says, what was the question you wanted me to ask you, Bill? I can't remember.
Oh, right. Why aren't I getting a raise, Tuba? Wait. That's supposed to be the other way around.
Hey, look who's in the chat. It's Ryan, that E-flat guy. That E-flat guy.
Hey!
What's going on, my friend?
Remember that E-flat guy? Yeah.
Shout out, exclamation point, E-flat. So good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're hanging in there. Do you have a question for our friend Bill Larkin? Exclamation point question. We have time for more questions.
I like to think if I'm waving, like, the person on the other side of the computer is also waving.
I love it.
I doubt they are, but I would love it if all your viewers right now just waved. We all did it.
Yeah, Ryan is an amazing musician. Like, he can identify any chords he wants to. Like, if I play this right now. Oh, we just did it together. That's funny.
We did. Oh, yeah. No, yours was better.
Mine was better? All right.
Yeah.
You would know what that is. And this, too. You know. So,
I think I know.
Yes, you're right. Ryan got it right. B flat and F.
I was wrong. I thought it was a B.
Well, they're kind of close. But Ryan got it on the nose. B flat and F. B flat and F.
He did get it on the nose.
On the nose. But yeah.
Why Bill stopped?
Emphatically waving and wondering why Bill stopped.
Sorry.
Oh, I love how like Tuba has his Tuba has a thing on Kenny's channel where he's like waving to the camera like.
Yes, I know, and I totally want to steal that from him. And of course, I can't because Kenny owns that. He owns all of the rights to that.
Intentional local properties of Kenny's prog rock jukebox.
Yeah.
Prog rock piano bar / jukesters. But Bruiser 931. Let's see. Let's go to your question. Last question in the queue. So we. Oh, I guess it's about time to wrap it up. Okay, so we'll give you last call for questions. If you have a question, exclamation point question, followed by the question itself. And we'll go with Bruce's question, which is, Bill, did you play piano for Lisa McClowry?
That name does not ring a bell. And again, I'm at the age where I'm like, I hope I haven't met this person. Hopefully this person isn't near and dear to me and I've forgotten them. I don't recognize that name. So I'll say no. I'm going to say no. Is that the correct answer?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Okay, good. Great.
Now we're getting bells. I want to say hello to Luke, LJP Music. Luke is a fantastic guitar streamer on Twitch as well. Give Luke a follow as well, alongside E-flat, that E-flat guy, if you haven't followed either one. Totally worth your while. Both are exceptional at their craft. Like, both are good at their respective instruments. So piano for Ryan. Anybody that can identify what this is, that's pretty good. And I bet you could identify that too.
Oh, she played a Bruiser. Bruiser said she played with the Redhead. Okay.
Okay. Saw the Redhead Piano Bar on your website. She used to play there also. Right on. But yeah, for sure, Kenny, you're absolutely right. LJP Music is a good hang too. He is a good hang. Very chill. Do you know of him, Bill, yourself?
I don't think I know LJP Music.
Well, whenever you get out there, whenever you find the time, and it's very.
I do not have the time.
I understood. But
I'm still living like I'm in lockdown a little bit. I'm still like, I don't know how others are, but like I'm back out. I don't know about you, Davey, but I'm like, the other 4 days of the week, I'm like still doing Uber Eats, still watching TV. You know, it's like slowly getting back out.
I love it a lot. Let's see. We have another question in here. So, well, hopefully you Lisa McClower and yourself cross paths soon. That would be fun.
Yeah, maybe we have.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. Colonel Zach, what happens if I redeem Boom Roasted? Oh, I don't know if you want to know. There might be some hurt feelings in there or something. You know, I don't know. Could get very intense. He's Colonel's done it. Colonel, you've done it.
Boom, comma roasted.
Colonel Zach is redeemed Boom Roasted. All right.
Okay.
I warned you. I warned you. Like I said. Like now it's this. I'm just brace yourself for what I'm about to say, Colonel. I mean, because you know we can get intense on this channel, and I'll say this, Colonel. You have been, and I'm really grateful for you for hanging with this entire show since your raid, since being here. I can't thank you enough for your participation on this show. We really appreciate meeting new friends, and it's really great to meet you. So thank you so much for being a part of the show. And you know, if you have any, you know, if you want to come back, we would be so grateful to have your presence again. You're good people. Thank you so much. If you stream, can you let us know so we can give you a shout out as well, Colonel Zach? We much love to you. All the best. Boom roasted.
Boom! Comma!
Boom!
Roasted!
Boom! You're almost as fuck. Are you okay, Colonel Zach?
I'm redeeming that the next time I watch. Next time I'm here.
Yeah, it's a fun like twist. Like it sounds like a roast, but it's really not. Maybe killing him with kindness. Police help. JB Pierce witness the murder on screen. Phil's take that. So good. Okay, so we have this from Jade Towel. Okay, here we go. And this is from Herbert Woodbury. I keep thinking Woolery, which is wrong. No, he's not. Chuck Woolery? He's not related to Chuck Woolery. No. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite improv comedian? Says Herbert.
Ooh. See, I was very lucky because before when I moved to Los Angeles, I moved out with a troupe of improvisers, and I provided music for some of the funniest improvisers there have ever been, and I got to play. I never really played out here for like Second City shows or anything, or the main stage, but I got to work with a Sunday Groundlings troupe in LA, the Acme Theater, and so you might not know their names, but the Claire Sarah, Lisa Fredrickson, Edie Patterson, who is now on The Righteous Gemstones on HBO. Oh my gosh, Kelly Holden, Morgan Russell. There's so many. Robin Scott here in Chicago is hilarious. And there's tons, of course, tons who everybody recognizes from SNL, like big name ones. And but I got to, man, I when you play music for improvisers, you get paid as well you should, but you also have the best seat in the house to watch a comedy show. And one of my problems was I was just laughing my ass off too much during comedy shows. Mm-hmm. While I'm supposed to be supporting them, I should keep my mouth shut and not laugh during the show. But you can't help it. You're watching what's going on as much as the audience behind you is.
It's got to be such a challenge.
So too many to name, but
yeah,
a lot.
That's really cool. But I love that you named some of the folks in question. Yeah. You know, there's a lot out there. And what's really interesting is you live in Chicago, the second city, which is known for improv. It's like defined by improv comedy. So it's just really cool to be part of that. Now, how long have you been in Chicago now? Have you been there your entire life?
No, I'm from Boston originally.
Oh, okay.
I came after college. I went to Disney World. I went to Orlando, Florida, and worked there for 5 years. My first job was Pluto at Disney World. Then I moved to LA, provided music for some shows, got some commercial work, some other work. Then started doing dueling pianos, moved from the Howl at the Moon in Los Angeles to Howl at the Moon to Chicago in 2002.
Okay.
So as of this summer, it'll be 20 years here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Long run. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to that Howl. Oh, it had been. It's closed now. The Howl at the Moon in L.A., which is at Universal City Walk. Yeah. No, but apparently...
I worked at that one for a little bit, for 2 years.
Yeah, I was hearing that the culture wasn't great, but I'm not sure if that jibes with your experience.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. Since it was part of a theme park, it was kind of many of the guests you would have would just kind of be exhausted and because they already spent the day at Universal. So it was like you would need people from the city to come in, and then they would have to pay the parking fee. And so they were smart and then moved to Sunset. But I think that one's under now too. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's a location in this area at this point. So it's all right. It's for the best, Sir Gooch, welcome in. It's nice to see you.
Hi, Sir Gooch.
Nice to meet you, my friend. Sir Gooch. Welcome. Some good questions. I'm actually going to throw that in the queue, Luke. I'll put that in as well. So, from Luke, how do we feel about Chicago? That's a great question. I think I know where that's going too. Do you ever go to a place and ask for 4 fried chickens and a Coke? Or instead of that, do you ask for dry white toast? That's a good question. I don't know.
That's a question.
Sometimes I do.
No, and no. But I'd like to. I'd like to do both of those now.
I don't think I can have the appetite for that or the other one because the toast would be too boring and the chicken would be too much food. So I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I could do the Coke. But that's about it.
That I could do.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Sir Gooch. Welcome. Welcome to the sandwich family. It's good to see you, Sam fam. Okay, so 2 more questions. I think we'll go ahead and close it here. So let's close the queue, folks. And this is from Toppy 007.
Oh, Top It, yes.
Yeah, Top It. The question, Bill, when you find time to watch Twitch, what other types of streams have you watched? Like, for example, art or gaming or craft. So I guess they're saying besides, would music be a choice in there, or have there been other things that you watch on Twitch as well?
Most definitely. We usually late at night when we raid someone else, it's usually another music stream. What's interesting is sometimes we'll raid somebody who's just like rocking out at like 2 a.m. Because of my age, sometimes I want to raid somebody who's just like doing like a very quiet, just maybe an acoustic and hello, how are you? Here's music to go to bed to, But there's so many streams in terms of music. Yeah, Kenny's Prop Rock Jukebox and the Jukesters, of course, and Rock the Piano. The Bylines from Portland.
Oh, they're good. Yeah.
Amazing. Reese and Marianne do jazz, do standards, they're incredible. Bubble Puppets, I think you know.
They're fun, yes, the Bubble Puppets.
Who just rock out to music. That's a great end of the night. Even though it's
epic.
Banging, you can't help but smile. There's too many to name, but... Yeah. Spirit Music, I don't know the guy's real name. Spirit Music with a K. He loops and does acoustic. He's phenomenal. There's tons, but that's just a few.
Yeah. And thank you so much, Luke, for following Bill Larkin music.
Thank you.
Cool. That's really cool. Folks, just to remind anybody who just came in, Bill is going to be on the front page of Twitch tomorrow. And he'll have a show. His front page shift will be from 9 o'clock Central Time to 11 o'clock Central Time. And it should be a rollicking good time. And we're rooting for you to get over that 1,000. I feel like it's in hand. But we'll be rooting all the way anyway. So hopefully that will come for you. But thank you. Yeah, Bubble Puppets are great. Let me go shout out the Bubble Puppets. Do you have any mods in the chat? Mods in the chat. Can you exclamation point Bubble Puppets? I'm sorry, exclamation point SO Bubble Puppets, yeah. But they're so great. Veronica says, I love the Bubble Puppets. Probably too much.
Oh, as soon as I mentioned Bubble Puppets, I'm like, I knew Veronica would be like,
boom.
Loves them as much as I do. Yeah.
They're amazing. Danny K turned me on to them. He was the Human Juke. Yeah. Big fan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
They're epic. You can't go in there and not be like, damn, that was epic. Like, every time I go, I love it. I even bought one of the paintings. Like, that's how much I love them.
Yes. Oh, the guy who does the ads.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
Yes.
I didn't see you there. Buy this. Buy this painting. is must go now.
I did it. I listened to it.
Did you know it?
Yeah, I did.
That's selling. That's suggestive selling.
Absolutely. I love that so much. So good. Oh, so good. Thanks for the shout out, Rohomo. Yeah, they're great. They're great. All right, so let's see. One more question. This is from, I think it's from Luke, LJPM Music. Well, LJP Music, excuse me. And the question is, how do we feel about Chicago blues, Bill Larkin?
Love it. There's
Cool.
Green. I go to the Green Mill a lot. I live right near the Green Mill Jazz Club. Not the Jazz Club, but they have blues, jazz and blues. Again, they have a show Saturday afternoons called The Paper Machete, which is like a variety show, which is not what. I'll do some of my original stuff there, but at night it's all jazz and blues music. It's incredible. It's open again after after lockdown. There's Kingston Mines, which is just south of here, and of course, right in the heart of the city. There's one called Blue Chicago, one called Sweet Home Chicago. There's so many clubs, especially downtown. I think the Green Dolphin isn't open anymore, but Green Mill, obviously, and Green Mill and Kingston Mine obviously had been around for many, many, many years. It's as amazing as you would think it would be. I wish I could do something like that. I love watching it.
It's great that the scene is still so fresh and alive and well. That's wonderful.
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah. Came right back.
Love it so much. That's so good. So,
Buddy guys, yeah.
Luke, that's a great question. I'm just as thrilled about the great answer. That's great to know. It's really great.
Yeah.
Luke, sorry about that. Oh, Breddington, I want to say good night to Breddington, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. Great zingers tonight in the chat, I must say, Brett. And check out Breddington's vibe. The chat's up above in the chat if you scroll up a bit. And thank you for the shout out to Luke as well. LJP Music. Very chill vibe. You were talking about how you want like a soft, calmer vibe. He's great for that. He's really good. Like he's got cool. His guitar is slick, really good.
Like it.
And he's got new original music out. So go over to his channel and check it out. And Jamie too. That's a good point, CT. And CT. Let me give you a shout out.
Yes, right.
So even though he's a mod, he also streams, and he's got a lot of fun on that channel. He might be making pizza. I saw that one time. It was really cool. He does karaoke and gaming. It's a fun variety streamer. So.
Check that out.
I think our time is up. That's too bad.
Uh-huh.
I've had so much time, so much fun, Bill.
I've had so much time, so much fun too. David, this was an honor. Thank you for having me. This has been I loved eating sandwiches with you. I loved all the questions. I love getting to know you better. I watch your streams all the time, and great to actually get the chance to actually go one-on-one with you. And thank you for the shout-outs for tomorrow. We're very excited. It'll be a cleaner show because we're on the front page, so we'll be looking for titles, but of the PG variety. But we're excited. Yeah.
And I'm excited on your behalf. 11:11 Eastern Time. Let's make a wish. I shall. I wish that you have a ton of followers, and since we can do cuss on here, a shit ton of followers tomorrow. I hope it happens.
Shit ton. That's the number we're looking for. Shit ton. If we can.
Yeah. So exclamation point. Guest. Let me just go and throw it in here. I wish it were 11:12. That's true. That would have been fun. 11:12 would have been fun.
And I do have a Discord. Thank you, Kenny. Kenny's better at plugging me than I'm better at plugging him. He and Tuber are better at promoting what I do than I am.
Yeah. Please follow Bill Larkin Music. I mean, it's an incredibly fun channel. Go out and follow. And if you don't follow, you'll get another shot at it tomorrow when you go to twitch.tv and you'll see him there anyway. You can go and follow him. So you should. It's totally worth it. He's so much fun. So with that, I say, Bill, thank you so much. Let's go see if we can let's go roll some credits.
David.
Absolutely. Let's
Credits? Ooh.
Oh, yes. We have a lot to
I've never figured out how to do things like credits. I have a marker board. That's as high tech as I get. Everybody else has credit. Someday, when I enter the 20th century, I'll have credits.
I will say, the marker board is very, very charming to me. It feels like...
Isn't it?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. It's very charming. I would like to investigate what the three colors were on your Casey Kasem charts on your American Top 40. Was it like... what their last position last week, this week, and then like next week?
I Oh, Davey, I wrote down everything. I wrote down how high or low the song
Peak position.
charted.
Okay.
I wrote down if a song fell out. I wrote down the long distance dedications. I wrote down what was number one on the country chart. All of it. I still have one of those books in my basement from like 1983. I still have one.
Oh, 83 was a good. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, great year for music.
Great year for music. Great year for music. Yeah.
82, 83.
A lot of classics.
Yeah.
Yes, and Tubby, you're absolutely right. We have to give Kenny. Let's go give Kenny a shout out because Kenny was the one who recommended Bill for the sandwich show, and what a call, Bill. I mean, Kenny. Thank you so much for that. So exclamation point! Shout out Kenny's Prog Rock Jukebox and the Jukesters.
Mods, two dudes, your mom.
How about some mod
Kenny.
love too?
Mod love.
Kenny, it's interesting that Tuba mods both channels, but it was me who made the suggestion.
It was me who made.
That's funny. All right, so on to the credits. Let's see who we. Oh, whoops.
Ooh, okay.
It'll roll back. But Kenny, thank you so much for the raid. Seriously, that was really, really nice of you to do.
Thanks, Kenny.
Kenny, you're very cool that you were able to do that. Let me go ahead and roll the credits again.
Okay.
There they go. Credits. Yeah, so many bits.
Look at that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all one like in the Streamlabs panel. Like you click the button to roll the credits. You have to click a button.
See, that's it. This is probably an easier thing for me to figure out than I'm thinking. Like I could, some are just clicks and it's like I could watch less TV and just figure this out. But
yeah. And thank you for the 4 new follows. Thank you tonight. And that means a lot, honestly. Like, I really appreciate your interest in the Sandwich Show, everybody. And we most appreciate it. Oh yeah, no, but fair. I mean, E Flat's right. Buttons are tough. It's no different for anybody here. I have OBS Studio, so I think I'd have to manually set it up. I see. Right on. Well, just to give you an idea, like I couldn't figure out how to do a countdown timer. That's how sad. Like my button knowledge isn't much better. Like it's.
I want to figure it out too. Yeah.
How do you do a timer? I don't even know how to do a timer. Like that's sad. Like, so I'll instead tell you that April the 1st, when you wake up in the morning, it'll be Bork Fest, and you can hang out with all of us. We have all are gonna have some crazy shows.
Yes. Bork. That's the only Bork song I know.
Well, it was a terrific choice. I will say.
Right.
I love it.
The only choice. Yeah.
No, absolutely. So, let us now determine the raid destination. Who else would be in the parody, comedy, overall?
I'm dying to know. I would love to meet other... I know they're out there.
They're out there, all right. Let's see.
I know my share of Chicago improv streams would be outside of that.
Oh, yeah. It'd be so grand if, like, Elisa were online at night. That'd be really awesome. That'd be an easy decision.
Yeah, she's performing. She's really back out there at live.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I saw that.
I always enjoyed watching her.
It's cool. Like she's doing like RL work, and so she's just busy doing like the real work again, which is cool. Like, I'm totally down with that. So we wish her the best.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's see. We have the Graceful Bard, who's a really. You want to talk about improv? She can improv too, but she does it in a very different way. It's very, very fascinating. Folks in the chat, do you have any suggestions? I'm trying to look into see what else is out there. We can follow that. Continues the theme of improv and parody and all that goodness. If Mandy were on, I'd go there. I do not see Mandy. Mandy. And you came. Yeah. I don't think I've ever rated her. Let's do this. I don't think so. Mods, correct me if I'm wrong. But we can go somewhere. We can go to a let's go rate someone that's going to be on Bork Fest coming up at the end of the week. Bell, get brace yourself. So, and that would be Dream On Music. I think it'd be great to catch up with her and say hello and everything. So, Dream On is a really good. Now she lives a little bit in the 70s and the 80s too, because she's done a lot of like R&B and disco and that sort of thing. So, you may find interest in this in her channel. She's really fun and she can dance. She's a really good dancer. So, she will be our closer on Bork Fest! Exclamation point Bork Fest! There you go. Okay. Oh, not no, not that one. Not that one. Oh my god.
Which one?
This is everything Davey Borks. He borks it for you.
Everything I bork.
I bork it for you. I'll be dorky bork. But y'all,
look into my bork.
Look into your bork. You will find nothing left.
My phone died. Perfect timing.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, I mean we're still here. I was like, the chat's gone, but.
Oh, I'm sorry, Robo. I might jumped the gun on you. I'm subreddit 2, if you can. What the heck? What? We're just about to raid. Oh my god!
Right when my phone dies, we gotta raid. Is that right?
Hold on. We gotta cancel it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my lord. We're not quite.
I feel like I gotta do something.
Yeah, we should do something. Carlo, welcome into the chat. This is Bill Larkin. Nice to meet you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Davey, everybody from the Stream Scribe. I'm the host of the Sandwich Show. It's a talk show where we feature content creators all throughout the internet. Tonight, we were featuring the Bill Larkin music, who is going to be on the front page tomorrow. It's so nice to see you, Carlo. How was your stream? How are you doing? But yes, that's what I do. I do talk. We do karaoke. We do a lot of borking and some gaming as well. Oh, did you? Oh, Kitty, that's funny. Raiding Carlo would have been wild. We did raid Carlo we have raided Carlo before, and I loved it. It was great. But let me just, since this is going to be like a music stream in a way, Carlo, do you have a question for the Bill Larkin music?
I'm getting the Twitch now of you on my computer.
I am going to. Oh shoot! Oh no, we're gonna cancel the raid for now. But folks, do you have a question for our friend Bill Larkin music? Exclamation point question followed by the question itself. And so glad to see you. Shout out to StreamScribe if anybody's out there in the mod land. Let us know. Nice to meet all of you here tonight. Nona Silver Star and Perplex Entity. We're glad to have you with us. And folks here in the chat. Please follow the StreamScribe. Exclamation point.
Yes.
Hold on, I don't have a shout. Let me just go through the shout out. Get ahead of it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Tuba. So yes, follow the StreamScribe. There's the link. Go follow the StreamScribe. The amazing calligraphist, the Bob Ross of letter art. So let's take in a question from you all before we go. So if you've got one for us, exclamation point question followed by the question itself. And let's see what we have here. Do you have anything? Let's see. Let me check the queue.
I see one.
Yeah. Do you have a question for us, Carlo? Oh, here we go. Veronica Snaps is the question.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Bill, what's your favorite Sarah McLachlan song? That's an interesting question.
Yes, that is a very interesting question, Veronica. I don't know why she would ask that.
I think there's a history here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of history here. She wants me to say a particular song because we did a particular parody of a particular song that I vowed I would never do again. We did. I'll try to do this the most gentle way possible. Let's see. You know the one that goes, "We are born innocent. Believe me, idiot. We are still innocent. It's easy." That one. I believe it's called Adia or Adia. We got a request to do a parody of that. Instead of Adia, we got a 5-letter word. Begins with L. And,
my God.
And ends with Abia.
Uh-oh.
And it was a late night show, so I did it. Oh, and we had fun. But ever since Veronica has requested a reprise of that ad nauseum, just over and over and over. So try to imagine how great that would sound. And it was that great, but it's just, that's the kind of song I will not be doing tomorrow night.
Oh, right, yeah. That's the only...
Even though it's a fine word, I can say it, but I'm not going to say it.
No, for sure. Good call on that, no doubt. I forgot to bring everybody in with a raid song. Hold on. This is our raid song here on the Sandwich Show. Let's go. Let me introduce all y'all to... let me just go with this one. All right, folks. So welcome in to StreamScribe. Here's our raid song. There we go. And then, you know how like sometimes like in the credits of the movie, like when you watch it on TV, like they play them like extra fast just so they can fit in.
Oh yeah.
I predict the riot. I predict the riot. So Carlo, welcome in. It's good to see you. Oh, thank you very much for joining us once again. Forgot to pump me back up. It's good to see you. Do we have a question from you, Carlo? Exclamation point question. I foresee a duet parody with Kenny on that one. Oh, I love that. I love that. And Veronica says, I love to see Bill squirm. I want to hear that song maybe on your late night stream, not tomorrow, but on the late night, the late
night, I'm like, here we go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't catch how your stream went, Carlo. By the way, Carlo's going to be on Bork Fest, everybody. He's part of it too. Check it out. 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Carlo, the stream scribe, on Bork Fest. So we've heard from a lot of our Bork Fest streamers this week. The other day, I think it was, I forgot what day it was, like on Sunday. I think I forgot. But, maybe Friday, yeah. Friday we had Jade. We've had Jade here, Luis. We had Aaron, C-Dub, Island Vibrant Presents. And then we had the stream scribe tonight, just now. And so it's and I was hanging out with Emily Henry Music earlier this afternoon. Really good times. But y'all, check it out. Check it out. Follow everybody. Here's more on Bork Fest if you haven't checked it out already. We'll check that out. Let me get you a question from Tuba Dudes. The question, who's your favorite mod? Who's your favorite mod?
Oh, there's so many.
So many.
Gotta go with Senorita Wendita. And I think Tuba would agree.
Yep.
I just saw Kenny's title, Labia Amaze.
Love it.
Labia, I'm amazed at the way you're down there all the time. That's all you're getting. That's it. You can write the rest. I don't have it in me. You write the rest, everybody. Labia, I'm amazed.
Uh-oh, Tuba didn't care for that comment. I hereby tender my resignation. I love it. Homo, Labia, you caught me on my knees. Labia, I'm begging, darling, please.
No, see?
There you go.
Once see it, see?
Yeah.
None of that tomorrow, but, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. God.
All right. Jason's in the chat. My goodness. Jason, welcome.
Oh, hey.
Jason, come on in. How you doing? Thank you for the 5-month resub. My goodness, Jason. Jason. Jason, Alvarez. There we go. Sorry. Still a little rusty. But that's the Jason song. Like, don't you forget about me. But with Jason.
But with
Yeah. But thank you, Jason, for joining us either way. Do we have a question yet? Exclamation point question from the stream scribe or from Jason L. Rush, and then we'll go ahead and close it up tonight. Do. I do not know how to do Jeopardy. It's like do. Oh, here we go. Got the question.
Every question I could possibly think of.
The question is, Love it, stream script. I love it, Carlo.
When's your next stream, David?
We might do one on Wednesday. I think we're going to do it on Wednesday. So what we're going to do on Wednesday is we're going to have a preview of all the streamers we're going to have on our Streamfest. So we're going to play some previews of each of their channels. So we'll do like a montage of each person's channel as we go through the Streamfest. And then, so that's an hour one. An hour two, we'll have Irene join us, and we're going to get a preview of her new tune showcase, which is really cool. It's a cool event.
Great.
Get some streamers on her channel, and they'll preview new music, like their new original music on their channel.
Yeah.
So it'll be a really good combo show on Wednesday. The question from Stream Crab. Question, who is your daddy and what did you do?
What's that song go? what's your name? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? He rich? Is he rich like me? Is that the answer? No. Who is your daddy and what does he do? His name is Tom. He was a politician and register of probate. Now he's retired.
Nice.
That's the unexciting answer, but. Who's your daddy? He rich? Is he rich like me?
Let's see.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Jason's question. Bill Larkin, have you ever done improv?
No. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Carlos says, a retired probing politician. Good answer. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And the Stream Scribe, we're so glad you could be part of this tonight. I thank you so much for joining us. Carlo, we love you so much. We're excited to have you see your show on Friday. We'll be back on Wednesday with a Bork Fest preview, and not only the Bork Fest preview, but we're going to have a new tune showcase preview with Irene Pena Music, and you can do all those redeems again, including the Boom Roasted and the Mentos and the Beanboozled and everything else. So it should be a good time. Wow, a Kindergarten Cop reference got by Bill. Yeah, I'm surprised that you would have picked up on it.
Which one was Kindergarten Cop?
The Who is Your Daddy and What Does He Do?
Oh,
that's where it's from. Yeah,
that's where it's from. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, I thought it was the zombie song. Okay,
no. Well, it's because it's probably my fault. I'll take responsibility. I didn't say it right.
I was like, I know that's from something.
The topic we were talking about before the raid and where the stream went after we got here. You and welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so let's do the raid. We're gonna raid Dream On Music, and we are. Wait, is Ephod on right now? Yeah, right now? That'd be crazy. But let me see. Okay. Well, let's go raid Dream On. Dream On will be on our Bork Fest. We'll be closing out Bork Fest on Friday. And I think we will go to her at 2 a.m. Eastern. So it's perfect late night vibes. And she's fun. She's really fun. We'll go, and she's actually performing. I'm thanking for the Follow Shinobi one. Thank you so much. She's actually doing a show in LA. She'll be opening for Matt Walden on Thursday here in the area. So if you're in LA, go out there and see her. Go see CA in LA. Go see Carmela, and then Matt Walden will be the headliner for that event. That's an insane bill. No pun intended, Bill. But that's an insane bill. She's of course amazing. Used to be. Oh really, Shinobi? That's super cool. So copy the raid call, everybody. Let's go over to say hello to Dream On Music, and thank you again, Bill, for doing this.
Thank you. This has been wonderful and an honor. Thank you, Davey, so much. It's been a blast.
Back at you, my friend. All right, folks, let's go head on to Dream On Music. Thanks again. We'll be back on Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern. Until then, take it easy. Postage stamp Bill says good night. Take care, everybody. We'll see you there. Oh, Veronica, thanks. He says I love you, Bill.
I love you, Veronica.
Love it. Take care, everybody. Thank you again.